That means I need to go on.
Okay, okay, are we live? Yes, we are live. And oh my god, Davina has actually joined the party here.
Oh my god!
Awesome!
You know, I have to be my extra ass.
Wait,
Let me put some full screen on mine. Hold on. Yeah, there we go.
Wait, Davina, where's your axe?
Yeah, Davina, where's your axe? Come on now. Chop, chop. Let's go. There we go.
Nice.
Just pulls out a bottle of Axe body spray.
I mean, valid. Really valid.
That would kill some people from suffocation.
Alrighty, we are still waiting on Eden and Atarax, but it is now 7, so yeah, so hey guys, for everyone watching, welcome back to the next episode of The Song of the Wilds. This is officially chapter 17. Again, with every episode that we do, I am continuously amazed that we have lasted this long. And if you haven't noticed already, one of our players looks a little different today. Can't really tell why. I have
no clue. I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you do something with your hair? It looks a little longer again, but that's normal. Anywho, so yeah, chapter 17. Didn't think we'd last this long, but I would like to just reiterate how I just.
That's what she said.
Hey.
I would just like to express how much I love you all and how much I love playing with you all, and you make this campaign worth it. I also want to personally thank all of our watchers as well. You guys are very active, and we love you very much, and you make this stream definitely worth it. So yeah, that being said, let's get our announcements out of the way. Just one little...
Hold on! I have an announcement!
Okay, Carly, go for it.
It's our DM's birthday tomorrow, and we have a surprise for you.
Don't remind her.
Happy to you.
Happy
birthday to you.
Happy
birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Hold on, I have to
Nailed
start.
it.
I have to.
Like,
hold on, I do this. I do this every time we finish singing the birthday song at work. Okay. First off, thank you guys. I hate you all for giving me feels.
You just said you loved us. Like, you can't contradict what you just said.
Shut up! I'm the DM. I know what I can do.
No, you don't.
Also, you saying you love us, that's gay.
Right then?
I mean,
At least
in the
for,
literal
like-
sense of the gay meaning happy, then yes.
You know, if you truly do think about it, the DM has to be like the most pan person in the entire party.
Pretty much.
Now that being said, though, Eden, where's Atarax?
He's over there.
Oh, he's over there? Okay. So you guys are going to be sharing a webcam again? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just wanting to make sure.
Jordan, we want to see your face. Jordan,
I would just like to point out.
Okay, so
haven't-
just would like to thank you all for that. An anonymous cheerer, thank you for the 100 cheers.
Yay.
Oh, and also,
I've shared this all over Discord, and I'm hosting again. So.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, I should probably do that too.
Okay, well, anyway, and Hemington says happy birthday. All the best people have birthdays in August. Hell yeah.
Yeah, we do.
My dad's birthday's in August, so I mean, I kind of have to agree with that.
Apparently,
Yeah.
I share the same birthday.
And my stepbrother.
Apparently, I share the same birthday as Robert De Niro.
Cool.
His parents failed No Nut November. Everybody who was born in August, their parents failed. No, not November.
And Sheila's here as well. Thank you for the
Sheila,
birthday wishes.
hey.
Sheila, for those of you who don't know, Sheila is one of my closest friends when it comes to the voice acting industry. She and I both kind of got our start in the industry at the same time, and she's definitely been... We would motivate each other a lot, so she's amazing. Anywho, so yeah.
I love you and I miss you.
So yeah, to summarize, yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. I am going to be the ripe old age of 32. Don't really have much planned for my birthday because again, I have to isolate at my house. But I might be doing a birthday stream tomorrow evening to debut the new Twitch series of Jet Force Gemini for N64. So that's all from me. However, does anyone else have any announcements now that we're actually all here?
My Hero 1's Justice sucks. That's all.
My God.
Yeah, I caught that. Apparently there was some tea being spilled about My Hero Academia.
Yeah, no, not My Hero Academia. My Hero 1's Justice, especially 2, sucks ass. This is the hill I will die on.
It's okay, I got hills I die on as well, so you're not the only one. I've already told
That's a good movie.
I've already told Carly one of the hills I will die on.
Popcorn?
No, the fact that everyone goes on and on about how Zuko in Avatar has the best redemption story, but
He does have the best redemption story.
I will see your
Good.
Zuko and
Jets
I will
is also pretty good.
But I will see your Zuko and I will raise you either Beelzemon or Ken Ichijoji from Digimon.
Oh, I thought we were talking specifically about Avatar.
I'm just talking animated characters with redemption arcs.
Did you say Jets redemption arc? That one was pretty good. Element.
He
I
died.
did like
He doesn't
Jets.
count.
I hated him because he reminded me of one of my ex-boyfriends, but you know.
But like, speaking as the final Agni Kai.
Okay, yes, I will definitely say the final Agni Kai is one of the greatest animated fight scenes ever.
Yes.
Fight me. True
Like,
love.
I will definitely join you all on that hill. Anywho, anyway, we're about 8 minutes into the broadcast here. Does anyone else have any other announcements that they would like to announce?
I will say, Mr. DM, you should check Discord for what our thumbnail is going to be for the episode.
That's
Oh,
funny.
wait, what is it? What is it?
How did you do that so? How did you do that so quickly?
I had my screenshot ready over your face while we were
Oh
singing Happy
God, what
That
did
is
you
fantastic.
do?
And I caught it. It was perfect.
Okay.
If you make a sticker of that, I will buy it.
Okay, actually, Izzy, I just have one request.
Oh my God, that's great.
Keep the picture, but I'm gonna give you a different background to use.
Oh, the new one?
The new one, because this is gonna be the new permanent banner for all of our streams,
Okay,
because it
okay.
actually is our logo and not just the green orb. The green
Okay,
orb.
By the way, who made that logo, Evan?
Yeah, that is a very good question, Davina. Could you tell us, Izzy, who made that logo?
I did. So
We love you.
I made all kinds of things that will be going up for sale on September 1st. But for this week only, I am having a flash sale of products that if you buy anything, you will get a 20% off coupon that will start September 1st for any of the Song of the Wilds merch that will coming out, anything that's on my shop, you'll get a 20% off coupon. So get a sticker and also 20% off. Yes.
Who was your first sale on your Etsy?
Yeah, there was this really chill, cool girl named Carly that
Sounds like a nerd.
I know, right? But she was
He is a nerd.
But yeah, I will put the link. I'm gonna send Evan the link so he can post it. Because anytime I post in the Twitch stream, it doesn't like me.
Yeah, just DM me the link and then I'll post it because I actually have the streaming software up with the Twitch chat here. Oh, and by the way, I would like to give a special shout out to Fawnberry for being a new follower.
My TikTok daughter! Hello!
How many daughters do you have now, Davina?
Oh, yeah.
I have many a TikTok child. So...
It's okay. I adopted David as my cosplay son because I was like, you know what? I'm helping you.
Oh, so cute.
All right,
All right,
I've officially now linked the Etsy shop in the Twitch chat. So for all of us watching that is the official link to get some of our new merch. Again, all props go to Izzy for making all the merch.
Yes.
I would also like to give a special shout out to Arios, or rather specifically Leah's father, who does a lot of artwork of our characters. We've seen a lot of that artwork. It is amazing. You can catch all of that artwork on our official Instagram channel, Song of the Wilds Official. That being said, does anyone else have any other little announcements?
I was gonna say something, but then I forgot. So no.
Oh, you just know. Oh, didn't you know we're all just Sims, and that's just the main player who deleted your action before you could do it.
Right.
That sounds like a
that
Black
sounds
Mirror
about right.
episode, and
That
I
does sound
enjoyed
like a Black Mirror
that.
episode.
Oh, hell yeah.
There's one of my
Favorite
favorite. This is the only Black Mirror meme I will ever love. It shows Woody and Buzz Lightyear, and they're introducing like new toys to Andy's room. And then it cuts to this Iron Man action figure, and it goes like, oh, and this is Iron Man. He's a famous character from the Marvel movies. But then Iron Man just runs over to Woody, and he's like, listen, you have to help me. My name is Robert Downey Jr. I don't know where I am. I just woke up one day, and now I'm the size of you, and I need to get back to my wife and child. And then then the final panel is just Black Mirror.
That's funny. That's actually really funny.
I love that.
Because you don't think about what are the action figures based off of real people like in the Toy Story universe?
They're the characters. Because that would mean that everything with a voice actor would be that voice actor.
Well, no.
And then...
Well, no. You have action figures of Tony Stark, but then you have action figures of Robert Downey Jr. as Tony Stark.
Yeah,
So-
so there's like the
that's
Backstreet
true.
Boys
Solid
like
point.
action figures.
Yeah, so like, are they actually the Backstreet Boys when the kid's not in the room? That's the horror concept right there.
I would love
They're
that.
putting on concerts in a little kid's bedroom, like.
Well, they actually did an episode about that, which was called, something and Ashley too. And it was like, what would happen if like one of your like, AIs came to life and like actually had all of her memories and her personality. It was my favorite episode in the entire show. I think it's like You, Me, and Ashley or something like that.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
that was
one
Miley
was pretty
Cyrus,
cool.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so good.
But I'm not gonna
Kinda-
have that. It's a little bit.
Oh, we just lost Josh. Everyone press F in the chat.
F in the chat.
F.
What if we all just said F until he came back? Oh, never mind. He's back.
Just
I would like to say, I kind of speaking of like action figures based off of like boy bands, I am getting back into my One Direction phase. So that's
Oh no, I'm so
actually
sorry.
fun.
Why?
Because it brings back good memories of me and my sister and her weddings coming up.
Oh,
No,
that's actually
that's-
legitimately
Oh.
sweet.
And also One Direction is just bop. Like they're bops.
You know, I will confess.
But I love you, Lauren.
All right. Does anyone else have any other little announcements?
I just bought stickers off the Etsy.
We have a new customer.
I'm gonna
Such a
go.
cutie.
It's gonna-
Oh, I have a really cool thing, sorry, before we get started that I almost forgot. Me and Izzy are doing a photo shoot in October together.
Yes, we are.
Oh, nice.
And it's gonna be really fun because it's us and a ton of really, really, really cool Chicago cosplay girls. And it's gonna be super fun, so stay tuned for that.
I might.
So Evan's
Definitely
joining us at
won't
the
be driving up to Chicago.
But I
During that
might
time.
just be a part of that group as a photographer, so I'm excited for
Yay!
that.
I'm there to say hi.
No, you're not. You
Because
might
look-
not be. He already said that you could.
I know,
Yeah, it's
but you know me.
PC.
I always say like non-qualifiers as a habit, like might and if
I know,
and all
that's
that.
fair.
That's just me.
I know.
Any other
That's fair.
announcements from anyone?
Everyone follow us on Instagram because we're cool people. Even our special guest here who likes to be a resident audience member. Follow us because we're so
I don't
cool.
post.
Go to our Song of the Wild Instagram, and all of us are, except for Josh and Boy, but the Songs of the Wild crew is tagged on that channel. So like, just go through the post. You'll find us all.
Yep.
Alrighty.
And it's called Song of the Wild Official.
Yeah, do not forget the official at the end. Then again, I'm not sure of any other Instagrams that have a title quite like ours.
I could try.
Anywho, any other announcements from anyone?
No, sorry.
I just booped everyone on the nose, just in case you were wondering.
I've been booped.
I've been booped. And
Last call. Any other announcements?
I was gonna say yes. This is not like for the like our game, but if you follow me on TikTok, I'm going to try and do more cosplays, especially John, as everyone loved that one, and Crowley, so I can fucking duet Josh and get that done. Yes.
Ah, yes,
'Cause
TikTok.
I need to.
We don't do it for fun. We do it because we need to begrudgingly duet the other person who started it. Just so we have a clear conscience.
Wasn't-
Speaking of which,
I mean, Carly, I just posted one, so.
Word.
Oh, actually, I have another announcement as well.
Zoom.
we're never gonna do this heist.
We're
I
never gonna get into this episode.
I finally got my Volthric dice.
Yes.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Shinies, cookie blackies.
I was
There's
worried they were
many
gonna come.
Songs of the Wild, Songs of the Wild with a Z. But there's no Song of the Wilds.
Interesting. I'm surprised there were other people with even that phrase. All right. Anywho, last call. Any other announcements? I will take all of your silences as a no. So,
Ooh,
I love you all.
love
Yay.
you too.
so with that being said, let us now begin Chapter 17, The Job. Where we last left our group of intrepid hunter warriors known as D. They had caught wind that Polostras's possible new flame, Anne-Marie, the resident receptionist of the Greyblades, has been kidnapped. And after following the clues, they learned that some possible old acquaintances of Polo might have some kind of safe house or meeting area underneath the library back in the city of Lunas. After some preparation, some new clothes as well, which turned out to be a whole thing in of itself, they were able to find the hidden passageways into the basement, where they found a whole other set of rooms which seemed to be very lavishly decorated, and it was there that they were suddenly surrounded and not captured, but they were definitely subdued by what looked like the resident mob of Lunas. And it was there that they finally came face to face with the possible leader of this group, Green Eye, a very swole tiger tabaxi with a scar and an emerald for an eye. He basically admitted that he kidnapped Anne-Marie as incentive to have Polo and his group cooperate him on a possible robbery gig that could possibly jumpstart Green Eye's career into the mob criminal spotlight. And that is where we leave off. So, if I can get back to the Mafia music that I had, because I loved it to death. Here we go. I forgot how perfect this is. So.
I love me some smooth jazz.
So, where we last left off, Polo, as well as the rest of the group, have begrudgingly agreed to Green Eye's proposition. And it was there that Green Eye finally revealed to them all that this big robbery gig was actually going to happen tonight. It is right now about 3 p.m., so you guys still have some time to prepare, possibly, if Green Eye will allow it. The moment you all agreed to the gig, or rather, Polo made the executive decision to agree to this gig, all of the resident thugs in their pinstripe suits and their vests and such, they all relax their crossbow pistols. So you no longer are under any kind of threat of being attacked, and the 4 or 3 of you that were in a cage, that cage has lowered itself back into the ground. So you all are free now. So yeah, at this time, the Hemington just says, just watch the first 2 Godfather movies. Music is perfect.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't think of that.
At this time, you all notice that all of the mob thugs here are starting to kind of mill about getting their own preparations done for this robbery job. Green Eye is coordinating with all of them. Despite the situation, you all now have free range to move about the room and have your own little interactions before it's time to start the job. What do you all do?
Can I go up to the one that tried to shoot an arrow at my head?
Oh,
And just pin him to the goddamn wall.
You can certainly try. So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go up to the one that tried to shoot an arrow through my fucking head, and I'm gonna pin him to the wall.
Okay, give me a dexterity check.
With advantage or no?
This is not the one I'm giving you advantage for.
Fine.
I thought I was the only one getting advantage.
You are.
I just like Davina, I get advantage, and that if I keep my wig on until we have break, I get 2 advantages
because I know how painful it is to wear wigs for a long period of time.
Yeah.
And Kira, you are gonna get advantage. The when will be of my choosing because you got me my Volthric dice.
I did. You still need to give me more character list, by the way.
I got a 19.
Oh, right. You are able to successfully pin this one thug up against the wall, and you got his arm like right at his neck, and he's like, ah! And he's like, you got him kind of dangling there. This is not a tall guy.
I say to them, if you do that again, it won't be the only thing that gets pinned to the wall.
Oh.
Meanwhile, he's hiding his erection.
Oh yeah, Oh yeah, he is totally pitching a tent right now, sideways. It's like an Anchorman when the camera zooms out when he asks Veronica Corningstone out on a date.
My favorite.
Davina definitely has her way with.
But Davina, you don't notice it because you're so full of anger and your arm is right there like blocking the view. So even if you look down, you can't see it. So you have no clue.
God, you know what I really miss having as a Fallen? I really miss Nordic Shroud. That was so fun to just mess with people.
So Davina, you have that interaction. And
then I drop him.
You're gonna drop him. Oh right, he drops right back down. He's like boob height with you. He's a short little human fellow, and he just kind of like straightens out his suit a little bit, and then he just kind of walks off with a grunt. Is anyone else gonna be doing anything?
Where am I
Yip
currently?
isn't.
You are the one closest to Green Eye right now. You're basically kind of somewhat on the other side of the room where you and Green Eye had your conversation last session. However, right now, at this time, Green Eye seems a little preoccupied ordering his cronies around to get supplies ready for the big gig tonight.
Okay. I don't really know if there's anything I could be doing right now, to be honest.
If you are willing to pass on your little interaction turn, that is fine. Or we can come back to you and we can rotate through everyone else.
Yeah, maybe come back to me. I'll figure it out.
Yeah, not a problem. Not a problem. Does anyone else have any other little interactions they would like to do? Anyone?
Go ahead, Jordan.
Now, can we see like this little glass partitioned room where they're keeping Anne Marie?
Yes, it looks like this room used to be some kind of emptied out office room that was built as a side room to this main dining hall that you're all in. The window into the room does have a particular kind of look to it, and I revealed in previous session that this is a one-way mirror. So you can see into the room, but anyone in the room cannot see out of it. They're only going to see a reflection. However, the crow Kenku in there, who seems to be the torture expert, seems to know well enough where you all are, because he seems to imply that he can see you all pretty clearly. And Anne-Marie is unconscious, strapped to what looks like a fully reclined dentist chair.
Dentist.
Although, at this time, the Kenku fellow has shown no signs that he's ready to start torturing her. He's just kind of sitting on his own chair, reading a book.
And Davina goes on a bathroom break.
One of the cronies does direct you to the necessary. There's a bunch of...
Wait, we're under the library.
You were under the library, and then you walked a long underground hallway. So who knows where you guys are technically in Lunas?
So, Yip's gonna like start moving like towards the door and like back the way they came. Does he get stopped?
Yes, he does get. You do get stopped.
Yes?
Two thugs are standing at attention at the entrance door that you all came in when you first entered this room, and they all just kind of... These two guys are Goliaths, so they are easily twice your height. They just kind of look down at you, and they're just like this, and then they just kind of look down, and they're like, "Something we can help you with, Birdman?"
Yes, I was going to go to the library to do some reading while I waited.
Library's closed. You're gonna have to wait here. Besides, the job's tonight.
Very well. And he just steps back. He doesn't want to get in a fight.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to ruin things.
You are a monk. You are a monk, but it's like 7 of you and 30 mafia thugs in this room. Just kind
But also 2 Goliaths.
Yeah,
and I mean, it's also 2 Goliaths, and I'm a bird with hollow bones.
Yeah, and by the way,
like
I would just like to mention, all of these thugs are dressed the same. They all got white button-up tops, black vests. They all have actual fedoras on. All of them have fedoras. All except Green Eye. Does anyone else have any other little interactions that you would like to do?
I do.
All right, talk to us.
Okay, is there a spot, like, anywhere within this room that I can, like, sit down and, like, conversate with the orb?
You can definitely sit at any of the chairs in the large, circular dining table, which is in the center of the room. However, you are going to have to roll a stealth check if you're trying to be subtle about talking to the orb. And unfortunately, well, now here's what I'll do. If you would like, in any other circumstance, I would give you disadvantage for doing the stealth roll because there's like so many guys in here. But if you'd like, this can be the roll that I give you advantage on, and the disadvantage and advantage will just cancel each other out, and then you just have to roll normally.
Wait,
No,
can I say something first before you make that decision?
Go ahead, Izzy.
Can I assist by noticing what they're doing and like try to like kind of be like a barrier, like standing near them to like
yes, you can actually do that. That does make sense. So that eliminates the disadvantage. So Kira, if you still want to do this, it's just going to be a straight stealth roll or stealth check. So go right ahead.
Just stealth.
And I would just like to reiterate, this is advantage from what Mistral is doing. This is not the advantage that I give you because you gave me good dice.
So it's a 13 total. Right now for the first roll.
Okay. Well, you only get one roll because you originally had disadvantage for this situation, but she gave you advantage, so they canceled each other out.
So 13.
Okay, so yeah, straight 13. Surprisingly, that does succeed. Mistral, because she is still kind of wearing her nice gown, everyone kind of is focused more on looking at her and not at you. By the way, I would just like to stress that Polo is still in his... that you're all dressed in your formal attire.
Oh, I'm fancy still. I blend in with these gentlemen then.
Yeah, you actually do blend in kind of well, so...
All of them are looking at Mistral except for the one that Davina had pinned to the wall. He's still looking at Davina.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yip kind of... He's walked away, but he looks back at the Goliath and kind of takes out his pack of cigarettes and he says, "Do you mind if I light one up?"
At that moment, one of the Goliaths actually walks up to you and he pulls out a lighter from his pocket and he lights your cigarette for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, he just kind of like tips his hat to you and then he walks back to his position with his bro. By the way, these two Goliaths, they look perfectly identical.
Yeah, all look the same to me. No,
yeah, this is Muggsy and Bugsy.
Fantastic.
By the way, those were the names of the gangsters, and I was one of them back when I was in Kiss Me Kate in high school. I was Bugsy.
Nice.
Anywho, anyone else have any other... Oh, right, Kira, you wanted to converse with the orb a moment. So what do you say to the orb?
I know it's still young, but I want to ask, do you think we should trust these men?
No.
Are you looking right at the orb right now in the sack?
Yeah, like holding it, but like leaning. I'm leaning back in the chair, but like my hands are like still in the backpack.
Okay. Okay.
You don't need to ask the orb for that. I can tell you, no, we can't trust him.
You see the green glowing mist of inside the orb kind of coalesce into a faint image of the owlbear's face. And you see the face just kind of look to the left and then look to the right. And then it just kind of sticks its tongue out. And then it vanishes. So basically the orb has become a magic 8-ball.
So it's a no. Very much no.
Yeah. The owl bear says, "Don't count on it."
Yeah, ask again later.
Doing it just to make sure that it also happens.
Outlook looks bleak.
The orb seems aware of the situation. However, you are able to get a sense that the orb does not have the same kind of distress that it typically expresses whenever there's one of the Pantheon around.
Okay.
So, as far as you can tell from its lack of worry, you guys seem to be safe from any divine intervention.
Okay, good.
God, I love this mafia music.
Hey, question.
I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse.
Yes, Atarax.
Now, okay, back to where Anne-Marie is being kept. Is there like a door that accesses that room that the crow Iroquois?
You do see a door that seems to go into that room, but you can only see that door from the other side of the window. So it looks like if you want to get into that room, you gotta find the hallway and then the right door, because it seems the door's on the other side of that room. It's not on your side.
Okay.
Any other little checks or... Hemington says, "You came to me on the day before my birthday."
Hey, Liam, I love your mom.
Yep.
Really love your mom.
You know, I just realized something. Once we do Entitled Goose Campaign, they are essentially going to be those 3 mafia pigeons from Animaniacs.
Oh yeah.
which means that there is going to be a god goose.
Oh God, Boots.
No, the
god
god.
feather.
No. The god gander.
The God Gander, yeah.
Propaganda.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. By the way, for those of you who don't know,
Commission you to make me that shirt.
by the way, for those of you watching the stream and you don't know this, I am planning a future one-shot called Untitled Goose Campaign, where everyone is going to be Mafia Goose Iroquois.
Nice.
Anywho, oh, this mafia music's bouncy.
What, you think we can't be bouncy?
This music so does not fit the theme. I'm so sorry. You asked me to kill a monk I do not know. This I cannot do.
I cannot do.
I am loving all of our Song of the Wild style Godfather lines. Anywho, does anyone have any other last-minute interactions they would like to do before the gig?
You said we're all wearing like our suits still, right?
Yes, you all are still wearing your formal attire. Arios is still in a dress.
Sitting there, flicking it around and doing the can.
Yeah.
Owning it.
Can I quit? Can I grab my shield and my crossbow out of the bag, but leave my plate armor in the bag of holding?
You certainly can do that. You do get a couple stares when you do that, but all of these thugs seem pretty convinced that, you know, you guys are surrounded. You're not gonna try anything funny here. Say hello to my little friend. Drags over a gnome barbarian who's raging.
With a battle axe.
That'd be terrifying.
Do I amuse you like some sort of fucking bond?
Lollipop, you motherfucker!
I am loving all of this Godfather line drops here. Anywho,
Mine was good call, but whatever.
That was Scarface, by the way.
Scarface.
Yeah, that was Scarface. Yeah.
Right, sorry.
It's the famous last line.
All right.
Bam.
Alrighty.
Oh, never mind, he's muted. That's
Is
fine.
there anyone else who wants to do little interactions? Yes, Polo.
Leave
Can
the
I
crossbow.
can I try to talk to Anne Marie?
But
You can certainly try, though she is, like, rendered unconscious.
Oh.
And in a room that you cannot get in right now.
Is there any type of check I could do to, I don't know, try to talk to her?
You certainly can. Give me a, Okay, here's what we'll do. Give me a performance check. You are going to be given disadvantage, though.
Alright. Yeah, shoot. Well, that's a 20.
Oh, no!
Yeah.
what's the second roll?
That would be a -1.
Okay. Okay, so the moment you approach the window, it's like that Sean Astin gif where the Kenku is instead just going to like lean in from his reading chair and he just kind of goes,
Yeah.
And, that's
And then-
enough for
and
him
then
just
just
to
get-
turn around.
Hemington goes, "You squawking at me?
Are you squawking
Are
at
you
me?
squawking at me?"
Hey,
Taxi driver.
leave the crossbow. Take the breadcrumbs.
Before anyone... Yeah. Now that's Godfather. That is Godfather. Well done, yep.
Yes, Mistral.
Okay,
Okay,
so
that's the easy
since
one.
I'm standing by Eden, like, distracting everyone.
Yeah,
can I-
you're still distracting this, though.
Yeah.
Of course, at this time, everyone now has eyes for Arios as he does the can in this dress, because
Cool.
apparently,
Even Davina, it's just like, oh wow, yes, go queen.
I would just like to point out, Mistral and Davina are in like slinky, tight-fitting cocktail dresses. Arios is in a Pride and Prejudice style Victorian gown that is the most conservative thing
Yeah, he
ever.
is.
Can I do like a examination of the room?
Yeah, you can do that. Give me a perception check.
I just realized that, like, Yep actually kind of looks like he fits in here. He looks... Instead of he's a foreign visitor, he's part of the Chinese mafia.
Yeah, he's part of the, he's part of the...
He looks like he's part of the Chinese mafia.
Yeah, the Triads.
Yeah.
The Triad.
Yeah.
I'm part of the Triads.
Oh, right, so you roll a 14. Okay, so Mistral, you can observe that the room that you're all in, furniture aside, you can kind of make out from the slightly older brickwork of the walls and the ceilings and the vintage lights that hang from the ceilings and the walls. It looks like this room did used to be some kind of large basement in of itself, though because you walked that long hallway to get into this room, you're not quite sure what building you're under right now, if you're under anything. But it looks like this room has been renovated a couple times to be more of a meeting area for whatever underground organizations happen to be using it at the time. This place is actually very well kept up. I mean, the walls are clean, the floor is clean. The dining room is there's no furnishings on the dining room. There's just a large white tablecloth there, and it's just lined with chairs all around it. Beyond that, though, you can kind of see some of the windows for the side rooms as well, including the one that Anne-Marie is in. You do also see at the far end of the room, opposite of where you all are, there does seem to be a large steel gate that seems to go into another tunnel that is bigger than the ones that you guys traveled in, and you can very faintly see the back of what looks like a carriage. And it looks like the thugs seem to be more focused on putting various small boxes inside this covered carriage.
Can I, is there like rocks on the ground?
No, this room is very clean.
Okay, never mind.
Wait. Mistral, what were you wanting to do? Because I have a plan.
Well, I had a plan, and now the plan is never mind.
Were you gonna try and like see what was in the boxes? Because I can distract the dudes for you.
I mean, they're already pretty distracted by Ariel doing the can.
That's true. That's a solid
Yeah,
point. I don't really.
Well,
think
bear in mind,
Arios
only the ones that are looking at Arios are distracted. There are still quite a few that are actually doing their jobs.
So, like, I don't recognize anything. Like, in the sense of, like, nothing, like, stands out from what I can see, other than the fact that we are underneath something and we're in a basement of something that may or may not be under something.
I'm sorry, say all that again?
Yeah, that was a very confusing sentence.
I fucking love you.
What was I saying? Oh, so like it's nothing that seems familiar in any sense, that it's just like a room that's very far from when we first came in, and we're under we don't even know if it's an actual basement or anything, but it's something that's been kept up with.
Yeah, this place has been very well kept up with.
Yeah, okay.
Gotcha.
So, like, are these boxes, like, accessible?
There do seem to be quite a lot of them, and they all seem to be coming from this one large pile that they all seem to be packing into this carriage. Beyond that, though, all of these wooden boxes do seem to be pretty, like, nailed shut.
Can I, like, try to, like, persuade one of the guys to tell me what's inside?
You can certainly try.
Wait.
Yeah,
Should I
can
have it? And
yeah,
be
I
like,
kinda-
hey, so, you know.
Can I look at...
Performance check? Any crazy acrobatics in this dress?
There hasn't been a lot of seduction in this campaign, so this will be kind of interesting.
Hey guys, here's my time to shine.
Yes, you're the barn.
All right, so Mistral, give me a persuasion check.
So happy. Wait, did she get advantage on that? Because I was helping her too.
I don't think I need advantage.
Gotcha, never mind.
Why? What did you roll?
I rolled a 25.
Nice.
It's not 26.
But you know what? We'll take. But you-
So close. I
But you
rolled
know
an
what?
18.
We will take it. One of the thugs, this little halfling dude, just kind of looks up at you and goes like, "Yeah, for you dudes, I'll definitely show you what I'm packing here."
No.
And he sets the box that he was carrying down, and he yeah, I know what I fucking said. He opens the box, and you see what looks like a straw on the inside, but then he reaches into the straw and he pulls out a very nice looking bottle of wine. Like, this is like high tier, high shelf stuff here.
This shit
is that
bougie.
just wine? Like, where'd you get this from?
Oh, this stuff we lovingly acquired from some willing donors. But that's not exactly why we're packing these here. And then he reaches his other hand into the box, and he pulls out another one of those smaller crossbow guns.
Oh!
Don't,
Well then.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
That is such a beautiful.
don't tell anyone I showed you this. And then he puts the crossbow and the wine back in the box and closes it.
Don't tell anyone I showed you this. That's not a good thing to hear.
I'm so proud of you.
You are so kind. I'm just gonna go check out my friends over here. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem, sweet cheeks.
Hashtag get Mistral wine.
She's already high. We don't need her drunk.
It's a different set of
only gets
emotions.
high on long trips.
All right.
And then I drug unsuspecting creatures.
Well, something seems to be going on with my player here. What the hell? Anywho. All right. Are there going to be any other little interactions before we get started?
I don't think so.
All right. So for the sake of time, we'll say that during all of your little interactions and seductions and Arios's constant canning,
And I love it.
And Yip's smoking and meditation. I'll just say he's meditating.
enough time has passed where Green Eye now walks up to all of you and he just goes like, "All right, everyone, it's showtime." Now, I apologize for this because you all come in here looking very respectable people, but I'm gonna need you to dress up a little differently. And then he tosses you. And then he tosses Polo, Atarax, Yip, and Eden. Each of you now have different clothes.
Okay.
They actually
Followers that look like boys right now.
you can definitely look at them. They all look like the same kind of uniform. A white button up top, black vest, no jacket portion, black pants, and a black apron for each of you.
Are we being waiters? Is that the plan?
Hey, Polo, that's how it's gonna start.
Oh.
As for you, all very lovely ladies, you're fine as is.
Great.
Wait a minute, but did you say Atarax? Did Atarax get a uniform?
Yeah, all the men got change of clothes.
I missed that. I'm
All the
sorry.
male presenting. All the male presenting.
All the masculine dressed people.
He does not give one to Arios, though. He fully thinks that you are a
No,
woman.
because Arya's perfect. That's the way he is.
We got our.
Why do I feel like near the end of this part of the campaign, that's going to become important that he thinks Arios is a woman?
No.
Stick around. Who knows what's gonna happen?
And it's gonna be a great moment.
I got one surprise for you.
Now in
Like
a
Papa John Cornell.
now in a flourish, Green Eye rips off his own clothes, and he's wearing underneath his real clothes a matching waitstaff uniform, and then he just kind of goes like, "Huh? This is how we're getting in."
Giving the furries everything they want in this episode of him.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm really sorry, but
Yeah.
can I just say one thing? I'd like to think that he didn't take off his clothes, he just tears them off.
Oh yeah, it's totally like a Chippendales dancer. It's all tearaway clothes.
I approve then.
And he goes like,
Does the Chris Farley-
now this is how we get into the party. Once we actually get in, I'll discuss that with you on the way there. For now, everyone, hop in. He guides you all to the larger tunnel, and you can now actually see... I'm sorry, I am a horrible DM. I just now only noticed that Mistral walked away.
Bad. Well, to be honest, she didn't really say anything.
She basically did just walk away.
There you are.
I can still hear. I just had to grab something. So if I walk away, I always have my headphones on.
Oh, you
And
got a
I run back.
Bluetooth going. Nice.
Yes. So
Nice.
don't worry. If I walk away, I'm always listening, and I run back if I need to say something. But I just have to go grab something.
Not a
I'm
problem.
always listening.
Always listening,
Always
always
listening, always
judging. Anywho,
Hey!
Mr. DM,
yes.
Haven't we said the same
Green
thing?
Eyes does not let me keep my sword, shield, and crossbow as a waiter.
Oh, that is actually a very good thing.
Oh, no.
Green Eye,
Should have kept your mouth shut.
Green Eye actually,
Who would've seen-
while he helps everyone onto the carriage, Green Eye looks to Atarax and goes like, whoa, whoa, whoa. They're not gonna let waitstaff come in packing like that. Come on.
Yip slips his meteor hammer into the bag of holding.
Sweet.
I will also throw my things in the bag of holding, if available.
Green Eye looks over at how you all stuffed your giant weapons in this very small little satchel bag. and he just kind of goes like, very nice.
I'm glaring at him.
Very
holding
nice.
it like, this is mine. You can't have it.
Yes, this is a bag of holding. There are many like it, but this one is mine.
I'll fight a motherfucker if he tries to take it back.
The phone rings. Shut up!
So, with that being said, you all are basically forced onto one of the carriages, and each carriage is being drawn by a horse. And the horses start moving, so you feel the carriages start to move down the tunnel, and you actually do feel the tunnels start to go very slightly uphill as you make your way there. And all of you are inside the same carriage. So, with that being said, Green Eye now just kind of turns from sitting on his box and he goes like, all right, so here's the official plan. Lord Milton here, very, very collective fellow, loves to collect various magical doodads and trinkets and whatnot. He's also, shall we say, a very paranoid and mysterious kind of fellow. You see, our dear friend Milton here is what we in the biz like to call a wizard. However, this seems to be one of the few nights that he likes to entertain the other 1% of Lunas here. So, Milton himself is going to be very well distracted, and he's going to be focused more so on the guests. These little waitstaff uniforms, these are just to get us inside the building. Once we're there, we're going to have to find our way into his secret vault. Unfortunately, we don't really have that much information on. We just know that it's there, and we have a general idea of what he's got stored in there. And we also know that what he's got stored in there is gonna be worth mountains of platinum. So, once we find this vault, we just need to procure 1 or 2 items. Whatever price they might fence whenever we try to get rid of them, that's just secondary. Again, I'm just here to make sure that we can even pull off the gig. And that's when Green Eye totally nonchalantly puts his arm around you, Polo, like in a very bro kind of motion. And I just know, Polo, that with you on my little sweet gig here, as well as all of your compatriots, I've got a very good feeling about this job.
That makes one of us.
And he just kind of gives you a little hearty slap on the chest. So, what we're gonna try and do here, all us wise guys, we're gonna go through the servants' entrance. Hopefully it has slightly lighter security than the main entrance where all of the guests are appearing. Now, all of you lovely ladies, you're all gonna have to walk in through the main entrance yourselves. But you don't have to worry about that. I took care of the hard parts for you all. And he reaches into, like, behind his back, and he pulls out 3 shiny golden ticket invitations, and he hands them each to you.
I'm very
confused. Why is it? Yeah.
Did Ian lose connection?
Wait.
Is that what's happening?
Wait, Atarax, why are you here, but you're also here?
Well, their screen looks frozen from me. I don't know about anybody else, but they look frozen.
Wait, if Atarax is here, and Atarax is also here...
Who's driving the plane?
And the prom's tomorrow!
And old Joe's like, I am!
Then who was flickering the lights? No, Sprat! Also, like, why? I'm kind of just thinking about it in depth.
Wait,
why,
Atarax, we can't hear you. You're muted or something.
Shut up. Yeah, the sound is weird.
Oh, actually, we can hear you very faintly, but it is very quiet.
Oh, the laptop died, and I'm trying to turn it
Oh.
I'll be back on in like 2 seconds, so don't worry.
No problem. Take your time. As long as you can hear what's going on, you're good. Though this is just very weird to see both you and your frozen image is still here.
It's kind of weirding me out, and I don't like it.
But also,
there we go.
Why did SpongeBob make a reference to a 1920s vampire film?
I don't know.
Like, who would get that reference?
And not only that, an illegal vampire movie.
Yeah,
like it's a classic.
I
mean, yeah, but like,
very much cultured by watching lots of movies that I probably was way too young to watch as a child. I got that reference as a kid.
Okay, nerd.
Okay, anywho.
Yeah.
So
nerds rule the world.
So Green Eye hands all of the women 4 very ornate-looking paper invitations. Now, you lovely ladies, this is how you're getting into... Yeah, he hands one to Arios as well. He's fully convinced you're a woman.
Are we upset?
Wait.
Where's the 4? There's only 3 women.
I meant...
Come on, Evan, pronouns! No, I'm kidding.
Don't pull that on me. So, oh
Really
my
good.
god.
Birthday boy.
So, Arios, Davina, and Mistral, you each are given invitations. Green Eye just kind of leans in with a smile and goes, "This is how you're getting in. With those invitations, no one's gonna stop you, though there might be a security check to see if you're carrying any less than safe items on your person. Once you get inside, you all just have to meet up with us somewhere once we have an idea on how we can get inside to the treasure vaults. So, I take it you all know where you need to be?
I
Yes, sir.
guess.
Alrighty. We'll all get in our own ways, and then we'll meet up in private once we have a good idea of where the vaults are located. So, that being said, don't you go dying on me. And then, for the sake of time, we're just going to say the sun has now officially set. It is nighttime, and I can finally switch to a different music track here.
Nighttime. Nighttime.
Nighttime. Daytime. Nighttime. Daytime.
Why are you doing? You want a job?
Yeah, what are you doing?
Josh, we can't hear you.
No, I can hear him. It's just everyone else is talking.
That's so strange. Bummer.
Oh, right. So, it is now officially nighttime. The stars are starting to poke through the sky. And the carriages that you all have been riding in, there's like 2 carriages. They all pull up to the side of this very lavish-looking manor. Not unlike Baron Edmund's manor, the guy who hired you all as bodyguards back during when our fair other magic user decided to turn himself
Sterling.
to Sterling. Thank you. When he decided
Should
to
have known.
when he
Couldn't be
decided
watching
to
right now, and then you just insulted it.
I'm sorry, that's horrible of me. When he decided to save you all by taking all of the stone gas unto himself.
Stone gas.
What else was it?
Stone gas.
I just.
It was
That's a funny
definitely
word.
stone gas.
He was making a pun about being a stoner.
So,
Oh.
so you feel that all of the carriages have now stopped, and you, Green Eye, and a couple other thugs, you all kind of shuffle out of your carts. All of the thugs, like the men in the group, are dressed as waiters, Green Eye is included. Green Eye starts to direct everyone dressed as waitstaff over to the servants' entrance of the manor. He kind of gives hand signals to direct all of the women over to the main entrance, which already there are a lot of very lavish-looking people just kind of milling about before they enter the manor proper. And Dizzy Quinn is watching. Hey!
Hi. Love you, Dizzy. I have a question, Mr. Dance. Okay, I'm sorry. You didn't say. Okay. So, are we still in like a solid good part of town? Are they gonna recognize me?
Not as you are, because again, you look like a different person because you're not a fallen Aasimar anymore. Plus,
that's a solid point.
Plus, you are all, like, maked up, and you are still in your slinky cocktail dress. And you have wings coming out of the back of your dress, so you look like a completely different person from how these people remember you.
Awesome.
Have I ever been here before?
You have been to this section of the city, but you have never been to Milton's estate. So, unfortunately, this is going to be a section where the party is going to be forcibly split. All of the women and Arios are now standing in line at the front gate of the manor. You guys are pretty much standing in line right now, and you can actually see a couple guards in blue plate armor, and there's like 2 of them standing at the sides of the gate. One of them is in the middle, and he seems to be checking everyone's invitation. But not only that, you see standing next to these side guards, these pillars that have what look like massive blue sapphires standing on top of them. These sapphires seem to have a beam of blue light coming out of them, Eye of Sauron style. And every time someone is standing at the middle guard having their invitation checked, the two pillars have their eyes aimed at their person and they're just staring at them. Although, as soon as the middle guard seems to give his nod of approval and he hands back the invitation, the two sapphire eyes look away.
So, like, they're changing positions by themselves?
Yeah, these eyes seem to be magically based. So they look at you when your invitation is being investigated, and when your invitation gets approved, the two eyes look away. So you can surmise that this is some kind of security checkpoint.
I'll be right back.
Are we able to observe to see what happens if someone's not approved?
If someone happens to not be approved, but so far it seems like everyone who has an invitation is meant to be here.
Can I read what our invitation says?
You open up your little envelope, and it shows in black stationery with bright sky blue lettering. You are cordially invited to attend Sir Milton Brandmeier's gala for all of his friends and loved ones. And then, now that's all the invitation says, but then you also see below all that text what looks like a symbol of a blue eye.
Okay.
Is there a red eye and a yellow eye?
And a
the primary colors.
Ladies, you wanna head inside?
Yeah.
Well, remember, each of you have your own separate invitations, so all three of you are gonna have to be scanned separately.
Great. Should we stand separately in the lines, or should we pretend like we're coming in together?
That is entirely up to you. You do see
It's just one line.
It is just one line, though you do see that some people are standing in groups. They seem to know each other. So you can definitely stand as a trio if you'd like.
Yeah, let's go in as a trio. Girls' night.
All right.
That's Oreos.
All right, so all three of you get in line. As for the men of the group, well, Yip is gone for a moment. Where did he go? He just said he had to go somewhere, right?
Yeah, I know.
Be right back.
He'll be back.
Okay, then let us focus back on the women of the party until Yip comes back. Oh, and Yip is back. Okay, we're focusing back on the men.
Oh, all right.
Okay, so now all of the males that are dressed as waitstaff, you four, as well as Green Eye and three of his thugs, you're all dressed as waitstaff. He signals you all to come to the side of the manor. And you do see a servant's door on the side, though it does seem to be guarded with two of those sentries with blue plate armor. They're just kind of looking at your faces for a moment, and then just letting them in. But they also do seem to be looking into the boxes that some of the other waitstaff are bringing in.
How are they just looking, opening the box up and looking in, or are they like digging through the box?
It seems to be like a two-step process. One guard is looking at your face. The second guard is reaching in the box and pulling out whatever's inside the box.
Okay.
Green Eye, however, seems to be completely calm about this situation. And the thugs hand each of you a box to carry in.
Okay.
All right. Now, this line seems to be moving a little bit quicker than the one that the ladies and Arios are in. Oh, we just disconnected someone. F in the chat.
We left early.
I know. I'm an
That
awful
was my
person.
answer.
Hey, you actually lasted quite a long time. All right.
That's what she
That's
said.
what she said.
Hey.
That's what she said. Yes, but she's not quite sure if she's
Evan,
happy
that's
about
private.
it.
No, I'm kidding.
Oh.
The meme, yep.
Disadvantage.
All right.
I didn't get nothing because I was getting an advantage anyway, and then I got disadvantage. So does that mean that they just cancel each other out?
Well, I decide when you get that advantage, remember?
True.
All right. So we're going to be focusing on the waiters of the team. The line kind of shuffles through the door. Polo, you're the first one up.
All right.
One guard holds a hand out and goes hold for a moment. He flashes a blue orb of light and he's just kind of looking at your face for a moment. The second guard opens up your box and he reaches inside for a moment, pulls out a bottle of wine. Just kind of looks at it for a moment, goes good stuff. Puts it back in the box and he goes all right, you're in. Next up is Yip. Second guard, hold, flashes light in your eye. Second guy reaches in your box. And he pulls out a very nice hunk of what looks like plastic wrapped summer sausage. This is the stuff you get from those Summerford Farms stands that they have in malls around Christmas time.
You know, Evan, that place that you like to frequent whenever we go to Orleans Square.
That is my favorite place when they arrive in December because I love summer sausage. I love all the cheese that they have. You cannot say that is not the best part of the mall.
No, the best part of the mall is Express. I mean, I'm not biased or anything. It's not like I used to work there, but...
Carly, you don't have to be biased anymore. You're not there anymore.
I like it, but I still like it there. I'm still friends with everybody that works there.
That is true. Okay, anywho. Eden, it is now your turn.
Okay.
Now the guard shines light in your face while the other one kind of fishes around in your box. However, the guard is giving you kind of a suspicious look because you have the bag of holding and the sack holding the orb.
Oh, too many bags. Too many bags.
The guard kind of glances at you, glances at the bags for a moment, and just goes, "What's all this then?"
Oh, shit.
You actually say that? Oh, shit.
Maybe me, as Kira says, oh, shit, and then freaks out a bit.
Nice save.
Okay, my first DM did that to me. I'm like, nope, never again. Never ever again. Oh crap.
I silently cast guidance and poke Eden in the back.
Wait, what do you do?
Cast a spell.
I cast guidance real quick, and it gives her a plus D4 on a ability check.
Okay, Atarax, I am going to need you to roll a stealth check because you are casting a spell.
All right. Skills.
You should be meh about it.
It's actually plus 4.
Ooh.
Ooh.
17.
All right, you are successfully able to, twist and twirl your hand behind your back. And Eden, you feel a swell of confidence as you give a good enough reason to tell them why you have these 2 bags on your person, and that reason is...
We're going with it's for medical reasons. Because that's the first thing that came to mind.
It's my colostomy bag. You don't want to look.
Oh, that's kind of sad.
Yeah, this bag of holding is just nothing but shit.
It's nothing but...
It's a big bag.
Oh.
It's a medically given bag of holding for my shit.
You know what? Roll me a deception check.
Okay.
And you know what? I will be fair. This will be the deception check that you get advantage on.
There's a scanner in it.
Why do I need you? I can't read Scanlan. You said deception?
Yes.
Yeah, this is a deception check, and this will be the one that I give you advantage on.
Can she use? Well, this is
Plus a
check thing?
D4.
Plus,
You can use my D4 too.
No, but where's deception on here? Just so I can try and find it.
Deception right there. +2.
It's the word that says deception. They're alphabetized.
I love you,
Oh
Kara.
shit!
I don't need your advantage. or that. I rolled
A
an
dirty
18,
20.
so it's a dirty 20.
Oh,
There you go. Yes, queen.
okay. So you just say. So all you basic. Okay, so we're gonna hold back the advantage because you are willingly not gonna use it yet. However, when you say that you have these bags for medical reasons, the guard seems to think that you are not only a waiter, but you're also like emergency medical staff in case someone has like an allergy attack during the party. So the guard just goes like, "Oh, nice. You never know who's gonna croak at one of these. All right, you're good."
When your real life job actually comes in handy.
Hey.
When you had 3 food allergies.
It's all insulin.
Yeah, it is
It's just a fuck ton of insulin. And EpiPens. It's a shit ton of insulin and EpiPens.
which are really in this day and age just like hollowed out daggers that you just gotta stab the person the right way and hope they don't die.
These are dead.
It's just bloodletting.
So now finally, Atarax, you are the last one who needs to get in. The guard goes, hold, flashes a light in your face. You put all of your gear in the bag of holding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The medical bag.
All right. The second guy reaches into the box, kind of fishes around for a moment, and he pulls out this smaller brown bag. Kind of gives you a suspicious look. Opens it up for a moment, kind of looks inside. Pulls out, kind of puts his finger in it, kind of looks what seems to be a red powder.
It's potpourri.
He just kind of smells it for a moment.
Yeah.
Kind of licks his finger for a moment.
You never lick us. That's just
Please
unsanitary.
Like he licks it and it's just poison and he just falls over.
He starts licking balls.
And he just goes like, I didn't know they were running out of paprika in the kitchen. Very well. Puts the bag back in the box. You're allowed in. So all of the guys were able to successfully get in.
Thank God.
Now it's time for the girls.
Oof.
So Mistral, you are the first one in line. The guy, the middle blue guard kind of gives you a polite bow and goes, "May I see your invitation, please?"
Okay, here you are.
All right, he plucks it, looks at it for a moment, and then those 2 sapphire eyes just look right at you, and you are under like twin. Sorry, I got a weird text on my phone. So yeah, these 2 lights are just blaring at you. However, the guy seems to accept the invitation. You're allowed in. Next up is Arios. He sees your invitation for a moment. The 2 lights shine on you. Carly, enough with the Julian. Would you like to buy some leeches?
Oh, I was thinking King Julian.
I had to just get it out of my system.
Maurice, Monch got us in a car accident and I'm paralyzed from the neck down. I can no longer move it.
I'm sorry. It was a demon inside of me and it had to be expelled.
Arios, you're allowed in. The lights shine off of you. Although you do get a strange look from the guard because he can't quite tell if you're a man or a woman because Whoever did your makeup did like an amazing job. And you are just rocking the dress.
Way to go, Mia.
Next up is Davina. The guard looks at your invitation, and the lights shine on you. The guard kind of looks at the invitation, hands it back to you with a smile, but then he actually kind of narrows his eyes at you for a moment. And it just goes, I'm sorry, I swear I must have seen you somewhere before. Have you been at any other previous galas?
I guess I just have a face
Nah.
that looks like a lot of people.
Yeah, there's already been so
You
many
have a face.
We all have faces.
One of those things.
I'm so bad at lying, even in RP.
Davina, roll me a deception check.
Oh shit. Okay.
And this will be what you get advantage on.
Okay. Thank God. Oh no. Okay, give me a minute.
Oh no.
You do get advantage.
No.
I know. I got a 10.
With advantage?
Yeah.
Can Ariel like come in and just be like, "Oh my lady, we have to get inside." I know the last time that we were at, what was the previous guy's name? At the other party.
Oh,
Baron
shit,
Edmund.
Thank you.
Oh, my lady, I know you had so much fun at Baron Edmund's party. We have to get inside. I think you would enjoy this one so much.
Oh, thank you very much. Yes, I would.
The guard looks over at Arios, kind of looks at you for a moment, and he just kind of looks back at the invitation, goes like, yeah, I apologize for holding you up. Here you go. Enjoy your stay. All right. You have all successfully made it inside of Sir Milton's Manor Gala. And this is actually where we're going to have our break.
Okay.
All of you have your peas and get your snacks if you need any. And we're gonna take about like
That's good. I just finished my watermelon.
we're gonna take about like 5-10 minutes, and then we're gonna come back. So see you guys in a bit.
Sounds good.
All right, so we are now back from our little break. We got our snacks. We relieved ourselves. So, starting back up, you all have successfully made your way into the party. All of the women are being treated as guests. All of the men of the party are being basically posing as waitstaff for the entire gala. The women, you're basically funneled with all of the other guests right into the main ballroom of this guy's estate. And it is a very lavish-looking ballroom, not unlike Baron Edmunds. It's very dancing hall, Disney's Beauty and the Beast kind of style in here. Just a wide open space, ornate paintings. Whereas all of the men, you got funneled into some back hallways. And you basically go right into the kitchen. There is this one elf in the kitchen who is just barking orders, Gordon Ramsay style, to all of the other waiters to just take these platters and just start moving about the ballroom, serving hors d'oeuvres, champagne, drinks.
Is his name Wolfgang Puck?
Who?
Never mind. Josh got it. Josh got it.
I got
Thank you, Josh. Thank you,
I
Josh.
got
Thank you.
I got you.
Please describe. Please explain.
Mr. Liam, I got the joke too.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Thank you, Carly.
But who is Wolfgang Puck?
He's a chef.
I still don't know.
You should know this, Evan. Come on.
How could
And
I
Puck
know this?
is a famous fairy creature, Robin Goodfellow. It was a double pun.
So
Just like put two sandwich like bread slices together.
Hemington goes.
Are you an
are
idiot
sandwich?
Okay, so as you are funneled into the kitchen, Gordon Ramsay elf. You know what? We're gonna go with Wolfgang Puck. I'm gonna officially make that his canon name. And he just goes like, and he just goes like, "You get refills. You put out the hors d'oeuvres. You!" And he points right at Polo. "What are you just doing? Just standing there. Take this. Start walking around." Hands you a platter.
All right, I agree with very little like defense because I want to get through this mission as easy as possible.
All right.
There's a cat.
We have a cat.
It's Bubba. Meow. I love him.
All right, so everyone in waitstaff gear, you've all been given something. Polo, you've been given the hors d'oeuvres. Yip, you are now holding the platter of champagne.
Ooh la la.
Atarax, you are carrying a different kind of hors d'oeuvres. And then Eden, you are actually carrying a rather large bottle of wine, not on a platter, but in case anyone needs refills, it's up to you to refill glasses.
Do I have a little what is like a napkin, not a napkin over my arm?
The towel,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Oh, you all do.
Of course we do.
Yeah, this is you are all right. You are all right now like French restaurant 5-star wait staff. Like you guys are like cream of the crop in customer service.
As I just have that Festine playing in my head from the meme version from Ratatouille. Wow.
I hated that movie.
Why?
You hate Ratatouille?
I'm sorry. I know that's such an unpopular opinion.
It's like one of Pixar's best.
I'll leave myself out of the game.
Out. No, get out. Leave.
You get disadvantage on your next roll, Missy.
You are no longer
I
wanted.
know that's such an unpopular opinion. I'm sorry.
Well, Finding Nemo's my least favorite Pixar.
Okay.
I mean, I like Finding Nemo, but I could see how some people don't like it.
Yeah.
You all are gonna hate me. My least favorite was Toy Story 4.
I
still haven't
seen 4 yet, actually.
I just have
Now,
to-
don't get me wrong.
Evan,
Don't get me wrong.
we
I don't wanna-
cosplayed from that movie.
No.
It was fucking adorable.
And I'm not arguing that it wasn't adorable. I loved Toy Story 4. However, I would have to actually say it was completely unnecessary. Toy Story 3 had a perfect ending.
I can't agree to that. I can't agree to that.
I can end this argument in one character, Bo Peep.
Okay, the redemption of Bo Peep.
And this is going to be the rest of the night.
Cars 2.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, Cars 2. Cars 2.
Yeah, technically Cars 2.
Cars 2.
And we can all agree on Cars 2.
I don't want to get into it. This is my last thing I'm going to say. I don't think Toy Story holds up. I think that it does.
You cut out.
Toy Story? I'm not counting 4 because...
Monsters Inc.'s my favorite. I'll just say that. Monsters Inc.'s probably my favorite.
Oh, I love Monsters Inc. I love that concept.
Yeah, but
Brave is my favorite Pixar movie.
It's one of mine.
Pixar.
Wally is it's like Wally, Ratatouille, and Toy Story 3 are like my top 3.
Oh.
I'm going to get hate for this, but I still have...
Like or dislike?
It's not worth it.
Wally's great, though.
Kick him.
Wally
DM,
sucks.
kick him. Get out.
Wally was one of my...
Evan knows why I hate Wally, though.
Wally is one of my all-time favorite movies. Not just Pixar movies, movies in general. And I actually cosplayed as Wall-E for a couple years. Anywho, we got to get back on topic here.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of you have made it in some form or another into the gala. You can all try to get out of the ballroom to try and investigate the manor, but then you are going to have to try and avoid the guards. That includes the waitstaff as well. The waitstaff, you might have a bit more leeway to travel around because you look like you belong here, while everyone else just looks like guests. So you can try to maintain your cover and have someone else do investigations for you. It's all entirely up to you how you want to do this, because right now the mission is to try and find out the location of Milton's treasure vault. So, how are you all going to go about doing this? Again, the girls are guests, the men are waitstaff, the room is packed. You don't really know anything about Sir Milton, or who he is, or where he is, or what he even looks like. Yes.
What was the table I was delivering the food to?
You're not delivering any food. You're just traveling around with a platter, and the guests milling about will take food from you.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I sent you a text.
I'm sorry?
So I sent you a text.
Yeah, that was one of the reasons why I stopped cosplaying as Wall-E.
I know.
I still love that outfit, though. It's one of my pride and joys.
That's fair.
Okay.
Okay, anyhow.
Yip is going to move around trying to look for Davina, Eden, and Arios.
Okay.
Or not
Mistral.
Eden is part of the ways. Looking for Arios, all the girls.
Okay.
Mistral, thank you.
Mistral!
All right, so Yip,
Rude.
I would like you to give me a perception check.
Good at that. I'll find what exactly it is. 21.
All right, awesome. You are able to catch sight of Mistral, Davina, and Arios as the three of them are just kind of milling about, but they're keeping close together. So you walk over to them, and you are the one who's holding the platter of champagne flutes.
Ooh.
I take a champagne flute.
Thank you.
Gotta keep up appearances, you know.
Davina's gonna get drunk.
I was like, Ariel just takes one and
And I give one to Oreo.
Arios already took one, so you're giving him a second drink?
Arios is the biggest lush of the group, I just want to say.
Mistral, are you gonna do anything?
In whatever he's wearing.
Yeah, I took one of the champagne.
Okay, are you guys gonna interact at all, or what are you gonna try and do here?
Hello, Birdman.
Birdman!
Why, hello.
Here we go.
This is such a nice party, isn't it? I fucking hate it.
Stop stealing food from the.
Answer me, you bird boy.
I'm sorry, what was the question? It is quite loud.
I said, it's such a nice party, isn't it?
Oh yes, quite. I love my job.
What's with the accents?
It's not the move.
It's called a customer service voice.
Yeah, fair enough.
Exactly.
Did all the sellers
Who's running a vacuum? Hold on, who's running a vacuum in here?
Who's vacuuming? I am speaking.
It might be my computer overheating and trying to cool down.
Oh God.
Wow.
Sorry.
You're excused. Did all your fellow servants arrive peacefully?
Oh yes, quite. Can I see Eden from where I am?
Roll me another perception check.
Say, how tall are the other guests
18.
in this party?
They're all in various races, shapes, and sizes. So it is a rainbow in this room right now. However, Yip, because you rolled an 18, you do catch sight of Eden, which in retrospect is very easy because he is the only waiter with 2 brown satchels around his person.
All the bags.
Oh yeah, and if you need any medical attention, might I direct you to our fellow waiter over there? His name is Eden.
Cute.
Oh, that's a lovely
Thank
name.
you.
Sounds like my brother's name.
Well, what a coincidence.
Oh my god, I know,
Now,
right?
I must be going. And he kind of slips into the crowd. He kind of wanted to, like, let them know with medical assistance.
Right. All right. Is anyone else going to try and mingle or do some investigation work?
Can I? Oh, you go first.
You go on. You go on. It's fine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, can I, scoot off to the side and like cast Unseen Servant to like do a little of exploring for me?
Oh, I forgot Unseen Servant can do that for you. What is the range with Unseen Servant?
60 feet.
Okay.
Nobody knows because you can't see it.
Yeah, true. And does Unseen Servant only give you visual images, or can you also hear through the servant as well?
Let me just look real quick. So this here. It just says it can perform simple tasks. It doesn't say anything like I can't really hear anything. It can just do things for me and show me what it's done or what it's seen.
Okay. So does that mean it has to be dispelled and then you gain its experience?
No, it says I can see what
sorry.
it's done until the spell ends. And
Okay.
it lasts for 1 hour.
Okay, so you see everything it sees. All right. Well, you know
My
what?
God.
You know
Bruce
what?
Wayne is Carly. I know.
You know, Carly, I can totally see you cosplaying as a Batwoman.
Yeah.
The Ruby Rose Batwoman.
Ow.
The one that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, the one who just
I was.
left. Okay, so everyone else seems to be preoccupied with all of their rich 1% mingling, so you are able to cast Unseen Servant without anyone detecting. So what command do you give your Unseen Servant? Izzy, we cannot hear you.
Sorry, forgot to push a button. I tell my unseen servant to look for, because we're looking for a treasure room, right? So I tell him to look for a room that is full of treasure.
All right. So the unseen servant you can sense is it exits out the door into what you can see, like in your mind's eye, a side hallway of the manor. It's just kind of floating about, looking at the doors, avoiding the guards, and there's a lot of guards on patrol here. However, because it does not outright say it can do this, all you gain is visual images, but you cannot hear what the unseen servant hears. You can only see what it sees. So you can see it traveling down the hallway some more. It's twisting and turning. Roll me a perception check. Actually, wait. Since the unseen servant technically counts as like, oh, someone disconnected.
Nope.
F in the chat.
F.
All right.
F.
All right. Since the unseen servant technically counts as an NPC, well, it's your NPC. Okay, you know what, Mistral? Roll me a perception check for the unseen servant.
I got a 19.
All right. You do catch sight of what looks like 3 of those blue armored guards. And they're all walking as a group down one hallway across from the servant. The servant will round the corner and look to the left down the other hallway, and it sees those 3 guards walk up to another trio of guards that seem to be standing guard in front of a door. And the 3 guards just go, hey, shifts up, our turn. And the 3 old guards walk away from the door, and the 3 new ones take their place.
Okay. I like kind of like call it or no, can I have it sit there for a while?
You can if you wish.
Yes, I'm gonna like mentally tell my servant, hey, just keep an eye on that door.
You get a vague sensation of acknowledgement from the servant.
And I kind of like lean over to Davina and Arios and be like, I think I found where we should look first. We just need to figure out how to get over there. There's seems to be a lot of guards and twisting hallways to get there.
Arias, it looks like it's your time to shine, my boy.
I get Arios there. I can't necessarily help the other 2 get there.
I'm sorry, what? What's going on?
I can get
Arias
is
gonna
necessarily get the other 2 there.
Sorry, you both cut out again. I couldn't make out what you said. All I heard was other 2 there.
I can get Arios there, but not necessarily the other 2.
Okay, so Arios. From Mistral's interpretation of her servant's visual images, roll me... Arios, roll me an insight check to see if you're able to properly understand the directions.
There was a left and then a right and then a left and then like a little bit like there's like a fork in the road, so you kind of go a little bit to the left.
Oh no. Arios, what did you roll?
Natural 20.
Just from Mistral's interpretation, you all of the sudden have like you have that moment where it's like in the Matrix where information's just downloaded directly into your brain, and you are just given like a clear blueprint of this entire estate. You can see just all of the equations appear in your vision. So you know at the very least exactly where this hallway is that those 3 guards are standing charge. So, Arios, what do you do?
So Arios is going to kind of make his way to, and this is kind of why I was asking the general height of the crowd, because Arios being 5'2", I mean, he's relatively short. So hopefully if he does it, he can dunk
Short
down
king.
more. But he is going to do disguise self, and which he can actually disguise
He already
his
is.
clothes. And
I mean, yeah, technically.
yes, he already is. But he's going to actually disguise himself with regular, just pale skin and in the blue armor. And he's
I was
make
gonna
his way
say you
down
should
the way.
disguise self as yourself.
That's a hilarious idea. I actually love that. I love the idea of Arios disguising himself as himself.
Who am I dealing with
Just
here?
strip.
I don't know anymore.
All right.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
When did Arios become Robert Downey Jr.?
What is this Tropic Thunder? Like,
Oh no.
Oh, come on. You cannot tell me Tropic Thunder is some horribly DM'd military-based campaign.
It kind of is. It really kind of is.
Like, and like the DM is very skeptical about Robert Downey Jr.'s character. Like, hardcore skeptical about it. Like,
Arios sees.
Oh, we lost someone.
Shit. Arios sees Davina running down a bridge going, survive! Survive!
Let's disguise.
And Tom Cruise's character.
Arios decides to just strip down, and Davina just goes, "Boy, you just went full retard." never go full retard.
And Green Eyes is actually Tom Cruise's character. Straight out.
They wear the same outfit, technically.
What's his name? Something.
Yeah.
Cy Grossman or something. Len Grossman. That's it.
Yeah.
God, that was Tom Cruise, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's his best performance ever. I'm not the biggest Tom Cruise fan, but I will admit Tom Cruise puts 150% in everything he does.
He does.
He does. He
I
really
think his
does.
best performance
Especially
was,
Scientology.
Interview of a Vampire, but I'm biased because I love that movie.
Sure.
Okay, we're getting off topic here. We're getting off topic.
On topic.
Arios, what are you doing?
So, as he's disguised as one of the guards in the blue armor now, he's actually going to make his way towards it to more or less kind of investigate if there's other ways that they might be able to get everybody there.
Okay, so you make your way to the end of the hallway. You can easily just kind of look your head around the corner and you see the door where those 3 guards are standing guard at. It is just aside from that door that the 3 are standing guard at, there are no other doors in this hallway.
They're going to see us coming. I have to
You never see it coming.
Then my mind keeps too fast for us.
If I was ever on Dancing with the Stars, that is the song that I'm dancing to.
Dancing all night.
So catchy.
So, I mean, Ariel
so
can
happy.
do the odd cloud, but he needs to get everybody else there so that they can, all go down the hallway together and all be there. So he's going to head back towards the group again, or towards the main ballroom area, still in disguise, because it's just easier to move around that way.
All right.
Can I try to... Once Arios is back, can I try to stealth there with him?
You don't know where...
I don't think you'll know who Arios is.
Oh shit, that's right. My bad.
Yeah, someone has to tell you. Right now, Mistral only told
Sorry.
Arios.
Someone's gotta tell him.
I'm gonna tell him.
Don't you dare.
Don't you
Ariel's
dare.
first going to look for
I cannot
Probably
eat
look
another
for-
chub.
Polo first.
Okay, so Arios, roll me a perception check to see if you can see Polo.
$17.
17. All right, you are easily able to see Polo, who is just being... You're being Polo, you are basically being forced to stand in one spot as these two 1%er Karens are just yapping at each other. And they're just like, they are monopolizing the hors d'oeuvres that are on your platter, and they're not allowing you to leave. They don't acknowledge you, they acknowledge the platter that you hold.
I'm 5'6". I don't even know why I'm doing this.
Arios just walks up and in like a stern voice is like, "You come with me."
Bye-bye.
He is like a foot taller now, finally.
Yeah,
Yay, he gets
by the way,
to talk.
Polo, you have no idea who this is. You just see one of the blue guards.
Okay, yeah.
So, Polo, how do you
with me,
react?
absolutely. I guess I say I'm working right now.
I'm working here.
I'm working here.
Arios, how do you subtly let Polo know that you are you?
So he's
Do
just
the can.
Oh no.
That's not very subtle.
so Arios
So
is
subtle.
gonna lean down and be like, "I thought I was your main squeeze," and then lean back.
I kind of figured that's what you were gonna do. But I guess I just say, "Oh Lord," and then
That was clever.
Clever girl, or guy, or androgynous.
never fluid.
It's very androgynous. I mean, so he comes off really well when he's in it.
All right, so Polo, you now know that it's Arios. So
Yeah.
Arios, what are you doing?
So Arios is gonna pull him aside and just tell him that he found where I found where the treasure room is. Problem is, if we're gonna do this, I need to get everybody there because there's no way for us to sneak up to the door. I need to, either cast a diversion or do the fog cloud and have all of us move at one time towards this door.
Okay. I might need you to say that again.
You all need to collect as a group once again and get to that spot where the unseen servant still is, by the way.
Okay. Got it. Now I gotta figure out what we're supposed to do.
You need to try and find everyone else.
Okay, I guess can I do a perception check for everybody, or do I just have to pick?
Okay. So you can try to do a perception check for everyone, but considering how many people are in this ballroom, you are going to get disadvantage for that. Or you can try to use your perception to try to find one person. Then you won't have disadvantage because you're trying to focus. So you can try to find people one at a time, but that's going to take up more time.
Well, I think I may have a plan. But I'm first going to look for Davina.
All right, so if you're only going to be looking for Davina, roll me a perception check, a normal check, no disadvantage.
Okay. Son of a bitch. 3.
Yeah, those
Can Arios also look?
yeah, Arios, you can do your own check. Polo, unfortunately, right now,
Look for Davina.
This ballroom is just very crowded.
Yeah.
19 for Arios.
There we go.
19.
Okay, Arios, you definitely do find Davina.
Find your waifu.
Arios, you do find Davina. She is having a very nice conversation, possibly flirting with this very well-dressed drow figure.
Oh god, it's another diner!
No, this one's just a drow, not a drider.
Okay.
No.
Drider, that's what.
Not enough.
Can I see her? Because I'm right next to Arios.
Not unless Ario tells you that he saw Davina. So Arios,
Okay.
do you
I don't
tell
know why he wouldn't.
No, Arios looks at Polo and goes, "Go look for Mistral." Or go look for Ethan Atarax. I gotta go take care of something really quick.
Wow.
Oh no.
Okay. All right, but can I tell Arios my plan?
Yes.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. All right, I look at Arios and I say, while I look for Mistral, I want you to have Davina pretend to seduce you so you two can get out of it.
Pretend.
And hopefully the high elf will go along with the plan.
Arios just walks over with a bucket of chicken. Seduce me. I will give advantage to whoever knows where that came from.
Come down.
Familiar.
I'll give you a hint. It's from a game.
Oh, it's from chicken.
Oh, that's TF2.
Yeah, Team Fortress 2. Yep.
Okay.
Yep, your next roll you'll have advantage.
It was either going to be that or like
Yeah,
Final
that's-
Fantasy 15 or something.
No.
Seduce me.
All right. So I guess I look for Mistral now.
Okay, so Polo, give me a perception check.
No
Okay. All right. 11.
That just barely makes it. You are able to see Mistral, who is chatting it up, not in a flirty way, but with one of the other hors d'oeuvres carriers, as she is just like stealing hors d'oeuvres from the platter.
All right. I run up to Mistral. I run up to Mistral and I go, pretend to seduce me. Get me out of the room.
Seduce me.
Well, hi to you too. I point to the server I've been stealing all the food from. I'm like, do you mind going and putting more seasoning? This is terrible. And I just throw all the snacks back on. And I go, can you just, like, these taste horrible. I'm gonna, sir, what do you have? And I point to Polo. I'm like, what do you have?
What do I have? I don't know what I have.
You have like little meat wraps with some kind of spices and leaves. I mean, they're hors d'oeuvres.
All right, can I just say that I have that? Do I have to go into explicit detail? All right.
That's good. I go, oh, see, like, do you see what he has? That looks great. Can you go, like, that's what you need. And I, like, shoo the guy away. I'm like, shoo, go away.
Good. Well,
I have a cunning plan. I will be known as the black vegetable.
And I go, sir, can you, take me to your chef? I would like to speak to him.
Very well.
Okay, Karen, calm the hell down.
Okay,
And
so
pulls out, like, Karen moment.
Okay, so speaking to the manager, that is Polo and Mistral's way of getting out of the ballroom. Now we focus on Arios and Davina.
Lord.
So, Arios, you walk up to Davina, who's having a very flirty-looking conversation with this drow gentleman. What do you...
Arios is just happy to be tall for once. So
Arios, what do you do?
Arios got to be super feminine and super masculine on this. So
Whole point of the character, apparently.
just run in that spectrum.
Use that spectrum like a jump rope. So, Arios, what are you doing?
Losing her shit right now.
Laughing too hard. This is what happens.
Okay. So Arios walks up and just kind of gives the, kind of crosses his arm and gives the drow, just gives the drow one of those back off kind of looks.
Can I help you, sir?
My lady, I need you to come with me. There's been a problem.
Oh, milady.
But I'm having a conversation. We weren't doing anything wrong.
There's been a problem with a friend of yours. They said to come and get you.
Okay.
And as they're walking away, Arios just kind of leans in and says, "So, how you doing?"
Why?
You got me with the Joey line.
Why?
And Davina, I just start dying.
Every
Have you met Arios?
Okay, so Davina, as you die laughing, you basically do the fake laugh that Azula does in the yeah, you do what you do. Basically, it is loud. You do get a couple people looking at you.
Jesus.
So, Arios, Davina, how do you actually exit the room?
Arios looks at Davina and says, "Polo said to flirt."
Oh.
Feel like Polo said that, really.
Do you come here often, good sir?
All right. See, my logic behind this was going back to Captain America: The Winter Soldier, and the very famous line of "Public displays of affection make people uncomfortable."
Except Arios
Okay,
in
well,
the
let me
disguise
say it.
can't have
Davina
anybody
pulls Arios into a big honking kiss.
Your head goes right through the illusion head of the guard because Arios is short.
Did anybody see that? Did I? No? Okay, cool. Just keep going.
Davina, roll me a stealth check to see if you can.
I was gonna say, I think that needs a check, doesn't it?
Yeah. Roll.
I still have 2 advantages because I kept my wig off. I kept my wig on through the break.
Very well. You get 1 advantage here.
Oh, thank God, because that's a nat 1 right there.
Jesus.
Oh, I got an 18, and then hold on.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
fine.
It's fine. You are able to, like, right when your face starts to literally, like, clip into the illusion head that is guard Arios. Like, this is some weird, like PS1 horrible graphics clipping into each other kind of shit going on here. But the moment you realize that your face is going literally into Arios' face, you pull away. And you quickly fake for a moment that he accidentally stepped on your foot.
Ow, 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 ow.
Arios, you're muted. You're muted.
Leah, you're muted.
F in the chat for being muted.
I'm sorry, milady. We should go somewhere to check and make sure your foot's okay.
Oh, shut, that's right. So we walk away.
Great.
You limp away.
Milady.
All right, so good job on successfully getting out of the ballroom, except all of you have completely forgotten to bring the message to Yip, Eden, and Atarax.
Well, okay.
Really? Did you forget about the 3 of them?
Can we try to get their attention? Is there any way we can do that?
You can certainly try to get your attention, but how are you going to do that?
Well, can I try to wave to them before we leave the room?
You can certainly do that. Polo, you wave your hand to try to get their attention. And now I need a perception check from Yip, Eden, and Atarax.
All right.
Perception.
Perception.
Captain.
21.
21.
Nice.
16.
Not needed. Ah!
What's your perception? 0? Eden got a 2.
I'm doing my job.
Yeah, Eden, you somehow actually go into customer service mode, and you are now actually fully committed to the role of being a waiter. So much so that you do not. So much so that you do not notice Polo trying to get everyone's attention. Yip and Atarax, however, you can clearly see Polo trying to get your attention.
Perhaps it's for the best. Maybe somebody should stay in the ball.
That's a valid point.
Eden also has all of our stuff, though.
No, I'm just saying, if it had been any one of us waiters, it would have been fine. I'm not calling you out specifically. I'm just saying.
Try to find Eden.
I mean, that can work too.
Oh yes. Okay.
But
should I roll perception?
You already rolled perception for Polo. What are you rolling for?
Well, okay.
Let's. They have all our stuff.
Let's get Yip and Atarax over here so we can tell them what we're doing. So Yip can at least go and look for Eden.
All right.
So.
Okay. So then Atarax and Yip, you are gonna go ahead and exit the room. Polo, since you already were able to get a good look at where Eden was to try and signal to him to come with us, you don't need to roll a perception check because you can already see where they are.
Right, okay.
So, Eden, you are able to make out Polo out of the crowd because he's beelining straight to you. Okay. So you two are together now.
The boss wants you in the back.
Okay.
Eden, you start heading for the kitchen, which is in the opposite direction.
No, he's not. He's that way.
You said boss, so...
He's not in the kitchen right now. He's in the back, over here, where I am pointing, wherever that may be.
Pure chaos.
Leah, are you okay?
I just took a sip of soda when that happened.
Oh no!
Oh no! My eyes were like watering because it started to come up my nose.
Oh no!
I hate that.
I've done that to Carly a couple times.
Like with soda, that's like a whole nother level of
That
pain.
hurt so bad.
Especially if it's a highly carbonated soda or seltzer water, like it just that's another level.
All right. So Eden, you got the message that Polo is trying to get you to where you're meant to go and not to your actual day boss. At that moment, Polo, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and you see the familiar orange and black fur hand of Green Eye, and he just goes...
You're doing great!
Why didn't I just call this guy Tony?
Tony!
Green Eye just kind of leans in and goes, I can only assume by your excitement that you might have found something.
I guess there's no point in really lying. I mean, I don't care about money, so I just say yes.
All right. He kind of pats you on the shoulder. Lead the way.
All right, so I guess he comes too. Whatever. Again, I don't really care about the money.
I'm kind of worried.
You actually
about
say that?
magical stuff.
About the money.
Okay, so all of you as a party finally collect in the hallway. You're not exactly inconspicuous. You're a group of 7 people in waiter attire or party guest attire with a giant tiger tabaxi who's about the same size as your Dragonborn. You all go down the hallway that I'm assuming Mistral directs you to because you still have your unseen servant out this entire time. All of you look down the hallway and you see that large door that's being guarded by the 3 guards. Now, there are no other doors in this stretch of hallway leading down to where the guards are. So what do you do?
Can I see a close-up of the guards by my unseen servants to see what they're like? Are they like fully attentive, or are they like the sleepy guards? that are like, I'm bored.
All right. The unseen servant slowly floats over to the guards and looks right into their helmets. And he's completely invisible, so the guards have no idea that anything's even looking at them.
You can't see me. It's just John Cena.
Yeah, John Cena walks up to the guards and just kind of looks at them. And you can tell through the unseen servant that these guards are actually pretty refreshed. They don't seem tired at all. They seem bored out of their minds, but they don't seem actually tired.
I don't mean to be a broken record, but this might actually be a good time for seduction.
I agree. I was just about to say that. I don't want to be like,
I was gonna say, Davina, should the two of us like stroll down?
Yes. 100%.
Sorry, someone came in to ask me a question as I was talking, so I don't even know what I was saying.
You were going with Davina to double team the guards.
Great. 2 against 3, we can do it.
I take off in this bias now.
Raising.
Arios, if you want to join in, come right ahead. Just
Can I say to Arios? So, were you jealous earlier?
What? I needed your attention. That's
okay.
How drunk are the three of them right now? That's not a joke. Like, I really want to know that because it's important. So
actually,
are we talking real life or are we just strictly talking?
right. You know what, Davina? Roll me a Constitution check.
You just had to say that, didn't you, Leo? And do it.
I'm trying to commit to this. What do you want?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Again,
Hold on. I got a dirty 20. Woo!
Davina, you, despite the drinks, you are actually quite sober.
That takes a lot more to get me.
Woman.
All right, Arios, Davina, Mistral, how do you seduce?
Okay, so who would like to take the lead down the hallway? I was thinking we do like the little like prancing like we're lost. And then do like a surprise attack once we get up there. Like,
oh goodness me!
I was thinking we do Mean Girls. I think we do Mean Girls.
Okay,
and we do like the hair flip.
This is gonna look so weird because two of you are in cocktail dresses, and the third one is.
You gotta do the Fabio. You gotta do the Fabio where you just go.
This is gonna look so awkwardly funny because two of you are actually in sexy cocktail dresses. The one is straight out of Jane Austen. But then again, for all we know, the one
weren't sexy. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, for all we know, the one in the Jane Austen wear is like the kinkiest of the three.
Great. So Arios will go down the center.
It's always the quiet one.
Someone said blue steel. Someone do blue steel.
Someone do blue steel.
The people that know that reference. Leah, I want Arios to do this now.
No, Josh, you can't do it. You can't turn left.
Fun fact for you, Alexander Skarsgård, one of my favorite actors, by the way. That was his first movie in America.
Oh, that's interesting.
Before he became Eric, the Viking vampire.
Yes!
Okay, anywho. How do you three seduce? You need to actually do something here.
Please do blue steel.
Their mere presence doesn't turn them on. Davina, pin him against the wall.
Fine, we all do blue steel.
Oh, no.
What is Green Eyes doing during all this?
Green Eye is with everyone else that is staying behind around the corner watching the three women try to distract the guards.
He's enjoying it.
He's enjoying the show.
He's a voyeur. He likes to watch.
So anyways, we're gonna strut down that hallway and we're each like picking a guard as we go up, and I'll let Arios go first on whatever they're gonna say.
Oh, I just want
do it.
Arios to actually do the drop and pop from Legally Blonde.
The bend and snap. Do the bend and snap.
It's the bend and snap. You
The
gotta
bend and snap.
Bend and snap.
All right.
Okay, but gayer European is a slaps.
All right, Arios. You walk up to one of the guards, holding like a handkerchief, as you walk up to one of them. But then, in a dramatic, like very flighty, absent-minded kind of way, you drop your handkerchief. Roll. Roll me a performance check for the bend and snap.
Give me a 1. So stupid.
It's frozen. Why is it frozen?
Natural 20.
Alright, so it was a 13 plus 6, 19.
Ooh, nice. All right, so with the 19, you drop your handkerchief, and then you successfully, like, bend it down, making sure to, like, pop the ass out a little bit as you do. And
Thank God for Arios' feminine hips.
And again, this is like a Jane Austen gown, so it really accentuates, like, the backside of it. Like,
The curves.
You got junk.
Booty, rocking everywhere.
Like, you have a dump truck ass right now in this gown.
You got a booty like a camel.
How did we get here? How?
Because you're letting them see.
You're letting it happen.
Yeah, I am the DM. I am the ultimate enabler with you all. But yeah, you successfully bend down, kind of arching your hips to really accentuate your backside, and then you just pop up. Yeah, you do like the classic like BS comic book boobs and butt pose, where somehow you're able to see both at the same time, even though it's not anatomically correct.
The Rob Liefeld, yeah.
A Rob Liefeld cover. You're a walking Rob Liefeld cover. You pick up the handkerchief, and the middle guard, who seems to have your eye, just kind of goes like, miss, are you all right? And he actually breaks rank and walks up to you.
Okay, wait, can I just ask... What?
Go for it.
Well, I was just going to ask a quick question. They're wearing, like, a metal suit of armor, correct?
These guys are in full plate armor.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Davina, go ahead. I have a plan. Just go ahead.
I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna, like, gracefully look at them and, like, flip my hair.
All right, so you walk down the hallway, trying to make yourself look like you're affiliated with Arios. And you bring a completely different kind of allure to the guards. It's like, it's almost like a Victoria's Secret commercial. You're just walking down slow motion. Oh, and it is Victoria's Secret because you got like the wings coming out of your back on the walkway.
Hey!
Because you're an ASMR.
Oh, God, my dream would be a part of that fucking show.
I just want the wings. I don't want.
Where's Maroon 5 to sing a song while this is happening?
Oh my god, so yeah, you're walking down like Victoria's Secret runway with the wings out and the slinky gown. Roll me a performance check. If you roll a 1, I am going to laugh my ass off.
Same.
Well, I never roll a 1, but let me see. Is that performance?
Performance, yes.
I got an 18.
Wow.
Okay, the guard on the left is now fully distracted, and he walks up, and he is trying so desperately to stay professional, as he just kind of asks you if you're lost or not.
Oh, actually I am.
What are you doing in
Thank
here?
you so much.
I'm sorry, what did you say? Davina, what did you say?
Oh, I said actually yes I am. Thank you so much for helping me. Me and my friend over here, we were looking for someone. But I think we found him.
Oh. Mistral, are you gonna do anything?
Okay, I have a brilliant plan, and I have one
I'm
more
so
question.
excited.
Are any of our visual feminine humans? They're not humans. Anyways, is anybody touching the guards?
No, they are standing close to them,
Okay,
but they're
great.
not touching the guards.
Great. So
I
Mistral
can
is
be.
gonna do so. No, do not touch. Stop. Don't move.
Okay.
No touching.
So
Gotcha.
Mistral is gonna come like strutting down the hallway and goes, "Oh, there you are, ladies. Who are these? Who are these? Who? You look so stunning in that. Oh, that armor looks so nice. Can I get a better look? Like, it just makes you look so strong."
roll me a persuasion check with advantage.
My girl.
They may be wearing metal armor, but they're still pitching 10.
Well, no, as I said
Yeah.
in the chat, there is an audible like metal ding. And just armor.
Okay.
Overlook.
So
Yeah, you didn't do blue steel.
I rolled a.
I'm upset.
Hold on. Why am I bad at math right now?
Me.
I got a 21.
All right, the third and final guard breaks formation and walks away from the door and walks up to you. You can kind of sense his smile from behind his helmet, and he goes like, "Well, yeah, you can look at mine if you want." And he kind of like flexes his arm, not so subtly as he lets you like fondle his gauntlet or something like. Yeah, exactly what Josh is doing.
So as soon as I, so to finish my little interaction with this person, I gently take my hands off and I cast heat metal on all 3 of the guards.
Wait, what?
Yes!
This turned?
This took a turn.
Brings new meaning to hot and heavy. You see all 3 of their armor sets slowly start to steam, and little spots of orange begin to appear, and all of the guards are like, oh, and they all run off.
Fire bad!
That's my girl.
I walk in front of them and I'm like, not how I planned for this to go, but well done, ladies.
Hey, it's a means to an end.
Green A watches the 3 guards run off, and he's like, very nice.
Yes, very nice. How much?
Very nice.
Nice.
So, now that the guards are out of the way, Green Eye then struts past all of you, and he just kind of and he just got. Oh, he doesn't have hair. He's a tabaxi. Yeah, he has a fur. He looks he looks at the door for a moment with a grin, and he just goes, "Well, ain't no time like the present." Grabs the doorknob and opens the door, and you see before you a gray metal, very shiny hallway before you that just seems to stretch on.
You and Hulk.
That door's not locked. I mean, I know there's guards there, but this guy must be dumb for not locking his doors.
This seems a little bit.
Everyone but me go first, because we didn't know his go.
I'll go first.
Damn it.
Okay,
I'll go first.
okay, Davina, you brush past Green Eye and you enter the hallway. The hallway itself.
Wait. Rewind. I take my axe out of Eden's bag. Justin.
Okay. Okay. So you take.
And my.
All right. So I'm assuming. Let's just assume that everyone gets all of their gear out of the bag of holding. So you guys are now fully decked out in all of your gear once again, including Green Eye this time. He has his daggers. And you all enter the steel hallway. It is just a vast hallway that just seems to stretch on for what looks like eternity. And then I need.
How well lit is it?
I need one of you to roll a perception check.
We'll do it.
Eden, roll perception.
Yip is gonna take the rear.
That's fair.
That is a 19.
The door behind you has vanished. There's now just more hallway behind you.
Yeah.
Great.
Ooh, Walker Factory?
Quick,
Hey guys.
BLJ.
Remember, this
The
is
snoshberries taste like snoshberries.
remember, this manor is owned by a wizard.
A wizard did it.
And
Guys,
I'm the only one that noticed the shooting. So, hey guys, the door behind us is gone.
I don't
Door
like
is
that.
gone.
Green Eye takes this time to look behind him and he goes like, huh. Well, only way but forward. Oh, F in the chat.
Green Eyes is like F in the chat.
All right.
I look at the hallway and I'm like, well, I'm not usually the bright side person, but I do have to admit, at least no one can get in to stop us. Well,
That's a valid
I
point.
don't think that's the case.
We don't know that for certain, says Green Eye. And he just kind of takes another look at the stretch of hallway, and it only stretches in like these two directions. And he just kind of thinks for a moment, goes like, this place is owned by a wizard. There's probably some kind of trick to this.
can I scream?
Can
just
I
because
do an I don't know if that would be an inside check or a like.
Well, what are you trying to do?
See if I can find anything, like any clues of like where to go next, or is it just one big long stretch of highway?
It is one long big stretch
Hallway.
of hallway. I will say
Yeah,
this:
that-
if you want to investigate something for its magical properties, that would be an Arcana
Do
check.
an arcana. Okay, I want to do an arcana check, please.
All right.
Okay. I got a dirty 20.
Gonna say someone's computer is taking off again.
yeah.
All right. So,
That's
Davina,
All right.
you can quite plainly tell that this entire hallway, if that is what it is filled with magic. It's some kind of illusion spell to make it seem like this hallway goes on for infinity.
Guys,
And
this
beyond.
entire place is an illusion.
Wonderful. Now, how do we break it?
Do I know? And then just did a check, or did I just tell like
It
what
seems,
it is?
from what you can tell, because you rolled a 20, it seems like, as best you can discern, this illusion seems to prey on your sight, but only your sight.
I look over at Green Eyes and say,
Gotta
well,
feel our way.
I don't think we necessarily need to. Gray Eyes. Green Eyes. I don't know why I called them. Gray Blades. Green Eyes. Okay. I look over at Green Eyes and say, I think this is where you come in. I think we're going to need your ears and your nose.
Green Eye just kind of smiles at Poe and goes like, you remembered. Green Eye then takes the lead and brushes past everyone, and he is now going to do his own perception check. All right, so that is a 19 that he rolled. He kind of sniffs the air for a moment, puts his hand on the wall, kind of knocks it for a moment, moves his hand a moment, knocks that as well. And then he just kind of looks back at you and smiles, moves his hand a little further on the wall, and his hand goes through the wall.
Hell yeah.
Just as I thought, the echo is a little different here. This is the true entrance here. And he walks right through the hallway, as in into the wall.
Goodbye.
Alright, I follow after him.
All right. So all of you are now in the exact same looking kind of hallway. However, this one does have a clear end to it, as well as some twists and turns and such. And you can also make out what looks like doors on the sides. These doors, they seem to be like steel doors and such with padlocks on them. You cannot see through the doors. There's no like little openings in them. Green Eye is just kind of looking at the doors themselves.
I think it's your time to shine, my dude. Arios, I choose you.
All right, Arios, are you gonna try and pick any locks?
Yes.
Oh.
Are there any of the rooms that look more secured than others?
In this case, no. All of the doors do look the same. I mean, I'm just gonna tell you guys right now. This part of the quest is gonna require a lot of investigation, because right now you have no clue what's in these rooms unless you open them. So Arios, since you have thieves' tools, right, or lockpicking kit?
Yep.
Okay. You go up to a door, and do you pick the lock?
Yes.
All right. Give me a... What kind of check would that be? I believe that would be just a
Sleight
dexterity.
of hand.
Yeah, that would be a sleight of hand check. And what does the thieves' tool give you? Like advantage or just more of a modifier?
Well, I mean, I have +9 on sleight of hand, but...
Jeez.
Oh my god!
He's a rogue! I mean...
Damn expertise.
Super effective, Carly. It's super effective.
Rogues, like, their super effectiveness when it comes to, like, these tools and sleight of hands and such is unmatched. It's ridiculous. Not fair.
Oh,
Dirty 22!
okay, yeah. You unlock the door, and it swings open, and you see a very nice, ornately clean marble room. And there's only one thing on it. You see on the far wall what looks like a rather large painting. It looks like a blue sky and just black spheres dotted on it. But as you look at this painting, you can't quite put your finger on it, but you feel like if you look at it in a certain way, the painting has some kind of 3D effect.
Mario?
Isn't that like Luigi's haunted mansion?
No,
Or
it's Keith's castle.
It's my holographic Charizard!
It's me, Luigi!
But yeah, the painting does seem to have some weird 3D effect. You can investigate it if you want.
Alright.
think so. We do an Arcana check on it.
You can do an Arcana check. Go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell everybody.
Wait, were we all supposed to do that?
No, Arios is the only one doing it because he's the only one like in the room actively. You're all kind of in the doorway, but Arios is the only one in there right now.
15.
All right, you definitely can tell upon closer inspection that this painting does seem to give off some radiating energy. It's definitely arcane in nature. Arios, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no. Oh no.
Well, fine. 23.
All right. While you're investigating, you accidentally almost lose your balance, but you are able to catch yourself right on time. However, in that moment of losing your balance, your hand juts forward and you fear oh no, it's gonna touch the painting and mess up the paint, but your hand actually goes in it.
Ba 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 ba.
Mamma mia, I got fucking killed!
Where they jump into the painting.
I forgot about
Whoa, let's BLJ. You turns around and starts hopping on the ground. Starts building up.
So, Arios, you almost lost your balance, but you saved yourself, and you notice that your hand went into the painting.
It's like, that's interesting. Hey, big guy, what's your name? Green Eyes. I think you might want to check this out. Just because I don't want to be the first one to go into a death trap.
Green Eye does walk into the room, though he does kind of signal everyone else to kind of come in, and he kind of looks at the painting for a moment, puts his hand through it because he sees that your hand is undamaged. Why does my music keep failing? Jeez.
I don't know. Maybe your thing hates you.
Maybe. And then he decides to take a risk, and he grabs both the bottom edge of the frame and the side edge, and then he sticks his head in.
Bold. All right.
Bold move, Cotton.
He then slowly like pushes his head back out, and he just has this weird look like, huh, well, that's different.
I asked him what's different?
What was in there?
I'm assuming it's this guy's own little private courtyard playground or something.
Tiger Man, what do you see?
What?
Tiger Man, what do you see?
Do any of you do anything, or do you guys move on?
I jump right in.
Okay, Polo, you jump through the painting and you land in a very small grassy field. Hold on, I have music for this. Because I didn't think you would jump in.
Yeah, my mom's right. This is becoming Allison.
I didn't think you guys would jump in, but...
Oh, shoot.
Okay, Polo,
go.
You jump in and you see a green field before you, and what looks like little creatures made of spheres just kind of walking around. They don't.
Yip sees Polo jump in, and he's like, okay, and flies in after him.
You don't. I mean, so far these creatures don't seem to have taken notice of you at all, and you do look behind you and you see like a waviness in the air, and you can kind of make out the faint images of everyone else who has yet to jump in, just kind of looking through the veil.
Carly was dying there for a second.
Carly, you're muted. We can't hear you.
I think she's muted. I just think we can't hear her.
Gotta find the stars.
Damn stars.
So,
no, it's not Minecraft.
Flashback to Ethan from last year. I'm like stealing all my goddamn
It is a little Minecrafty.
At that moment, Polo, you feel a grab on your shoulder as you are yanked off of your feet back through the veil, and you're once again back in the room.
Hang on. Let me do a sound for effect. Oh!
That was really loud.
So, Polo, you are pulled once again back into the real world, and Green Eye just kind of gives you this look like, really? Let's stay on track. Let's stay on task here.
But.
Wait, this wasn't the task?
Unfortunately, this is a magical item, but this is not exactly the one that we're looking for.
What exactly are you looking for?
Something a little deeper in this room.
Deeper, like a well?
Deeper, like in the painting, and
Green Eye grabs you by the wing with his other hand, like, no.
We have to go. We have to go 3 levels.
I'm looking for the Bowser room. It was discovered by Chris O'Neill back in 1997. He showed it to a bunch of his students. His classmates.
if
We
I
have to go. We
if I
have to
back
go 3
if I
layers.
long jump backwards into the corner of the room, I can clip through the walls all the way to the Bowser stage.
We have to know if L is real.
We have.
What the
L's
hell,
always-
man?
Real.
We have to go 3 layers deep.
Don't die.
You okay?
Oh man, I feel better. Okay. So Green Eye funnels everyone out of the room and he goes like, "Hey, dress man, try another door."
Wait, he knows that Arios is a guy?
I thought he thought that she was a beautiful woman.
He's got a nose for that thing.
I can smell the testosterone.
On Arios?
White testosterone.
I don't think there's much in Arios, but alright.
All right, so
I want to say something, but not with the kids at home. not with the kids watching. No breaks, fourth wall.
You drugs, kid.
all right, Arios, do you pick another lock?
Yes.
He pickles another lot.
Okay, roll me another sleight of hand.
Alright. That one is a 28.
Shush, Carly.
Jeez.
You guys are adorable. I'm just saying.
All right. You unlock the door. However, as you unlock the door, you look on the door and you actually see etched into the metalwork and it says, "Warning, don't blink." And you see
I've seen Doctor Who enough to know where this is
isn't
going.
Doctor Who. It's worse.
Weeping Angels really like.
Is it
No.
SCP?
You see, standing in the corner, this long, tan, like, sausage humanoid figure. Who's just
It
like
is
this,
SCP.
Who's just like
It is
this for a
SCP.
moment.
Get out of there, get out of there.
Oh no.
There he goes.
You just done messed it up.
Run.
Arios, do you close the door? You slowly close the door and you lock it.
Oh god.
I
Never
swear to
again.
God, there better be a thing of Finn from Adventure Time singing to the Punchy a Bun song. Otherwise, I'm gonna be extremely upset.
I would like to say that not only was he saying, there's also like feces everywhere. That's like part of the room. That's part of the room description.
Yes, it is. You are correct. Punchy a Bun.
All right, there's still quite a few
This is why we-
doors.
Can I check a door? I'd like to check a door. I'm like, ew, these rooms are annoying. Can I just, there has to be a good one.
All right, you roll me a sleight of hand check. Do you pick a door?
Can I like just kick a door open?
No,
they're all
Locked.
and they're all metal too.
Oh, okay, I'll do
That
so.
hurted.
You have these?
I got a 17.
All right, you successfully unlock the next door. You right then open the door, and you see what looks like the open void of space.
Oh no!
Nope, I slammed
This
my door
is the
shut.
coolest
Nope.
fucking dungeon ever.
That's
What
scary.
kind of crack house is this?
It's a wizard's home.
You know what? Yip sees them opening a door. You know what? I want to do something. And so he'll pick a door.
Okay, roll me a sleight of hand to see if you can pick a lock.
Is this like
Alright, I think I have. Do I have it? No, I don't. I have advantage on this.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Okay, yeah. Sleight of hand, 20. Dirty. 20.
Nice.
Wow.
You are successfully able to unlock a door. In this one, the room is slightly darker than the others. and you just see in the far corner of
Slenderman.
a scruffy-looking guy in what looks like hiking gear, just standing in the corner, looking at the corner.
Oh my God, Josh! No. Because okay, hold on. From Blair Witch Project, like when he's just
Okay.
I mean, I know I'm
Yep, just like seeing this and just
but
and closes the door.
You close the door.
Okay, fuck it.
I wanted a hug, sir. Rude.
Scruffy.
Rude.
Davina sees all this and she's like, okay, fuck it, I want to pick a door.
Okay, Davina, you pick a door.
The one
And
time Oreos can do a thing.
Davina, pick me a lock.
That is okay. Give me 1 minute. I've never had to use my sleight of hand. Let me see what that is. I got a 15.
You do. It does take you quite a bit of a while to unlock this door, but you do. You open it. This is a smaller room, and in the middle of the room is a small wooden chair, and sitting on it is a Raggedy Ann doll.
Nope. And I shut it immediately because no, we don't do Annabelle here. On this house. We're not opening that door.
Here's an
You
idea.
don't like it.
Here's an idea. Let's ask the orb.
Oh.
And for one, green eyes.
Oh.
Oh shit, that's right.
However, I have an idea.
As you bring attention to Green Eyes, he's working on his own door that he just unlocked. The moment he opened it, you hear what sounds like Godzilla's roar through the door and just him being blasted by air. Green Eye just looks like unimpressed, and then he just kind of closes the door again and goes like, "Okay, not that one."
Okay.
Tyrannosaur? Is that you?
I want to
Reptar.
I'm going to pick a door, but not pick the lock.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to go from where Green Eyes was 3 doors down and be like, Arios, can you pick this one? You know what?
All right, Arios, pick me the lock.
And that one is 27.
Jeez.
Wow.
It just falls apart in your hands.
All right.
That definitely is no 26.
All right, you pick the lock and the door opens, and it's a frickin' MC Escher staircase room in there.
Do not fall in there. Like, Green Eye, come here, you might find this one interesting.
Goblin King? Are you here?
I know, right? Jared, take me with you.
I'd rather.
However, Green Eye's with you when he shuts the door, goes like, "We need to go a little bit further in." And then Green Eye actually kind of looks further down the hallway, and he just goes, "Oh, there's stairs here."
Oh, that gives us a chance to BLJ. We have stairs, meaning we have the speed.
Stairs, my greatest enemy. Wheelchair.
Oh, I thought you were doing Poe from Kung Fu Panda.
Oh, that too. Stairs.
The Darla?
His enemy.
Whatever.
All right. So, do you all take the stairs down?
Yes.
Oh, downstairs? Oh, crap. This wheelchair is down.
All right. You all... I'm sorry. I loved the Super Mario Brothers one. That one was my favorite. I've been planning that one since, like, a week.
It worked. Good job.
And I loved throwing SCP-137 at you.
Yeah, fuck that.
And Josh from Blair Witch. That was great.
Where'd the cat go?
God, I love that movie.
You walk down the stairs. As you do, the hallway that you're in kind of opens up. You're still on the stairs. The stairs that you're on seem normal, but the surrounding room around you opens up, and it looks like you're in some kind of void of space again. There's stars, there's little galaxies everywhere. You can actually see yourselves, like, in random spots in this space, like, doing the exact same as you are. It's like temporal reflections of you. They just kind of blink in. You can kind of see them do it. They just kind of blink in whatever, and they do what you do, and then they kind of blink out of existence. You see a couple things, like, just floating around in this room. You see a black treasure chest that's endlessly rearranging itself like a puzzle box. You see a starfish that is, like, slowly spinning in the air with, like, a rainbow comet trail coming after it. You see what looks like a blue little gourd instrument kind of float up past you, up into the air. And as you slowly make your way further down the stairs, you then come across a much larger room. Now, this room here has 5 giant doors in it. Well, rather, 4 doorways, and then an actual shut door, like, at the end of it. The 4 doorways actually have colors in their arches. You see yellow, green, red, and blue. And then the furthest one in the back is black. Green Eye, seeing this room, suddenly, like, shoves past all of you, and he just kind of looks around for a moment and going like, this is it. This is what I've been looking for. Rejoice, fellas! We're about to see some of the craziest shit you haven't seen yet. And press F in the chat.
And F in the chat. And F in the chat. Come on. There we go.
Okay, so there are 5 arches in this room, 2 on each side. Like, there's the side of the room that you're entering in now from the stairs. And then from your perspective, on the left and right side of the room, you see 2 arches. And those 4 arches are yellow, green, red, and blue. And those arches don't have actual doors in them. But then you see, like, the black one at the end does have a door in it. And it's just this massive iron double doors that seem locked.
Okay, do those, like, the 3 that are red, blue, and green, do those match what way back, like when we had that, that encounter with, I forget what Sterling's, wizard friend was.
Give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute, give me 1 minute.
Well, we were trying to figure out what the orb actually was.
Wasn't it Peter?
Yeah, Petey, there we go.
No, it doesn't. It does not.
Well, because I'm looking at it, there's 2 greens, a red, and a blue.
No, there's a yellow, green, red, and blue.
No, I'm asking about the 3 that match those colors.
It was yellow, red, brown, neon green, blue, normal green, and orange.
Yeah.
She's asking about the ones that do have matching colors.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
Do they match what we saw in that vision or no?
The colors do appear to be similar, but as you walk into the room and you inspect the arches, you don't see any designs or symbols that seem to give any kind of implication that these have to do with the figures that you saw in that vision.
Okay.
However, as you walk into the room, you actually do see, you can actually see through these arches to see what's in them. In the yellow arch, you see what looks like a massive golden hammer. Like, the hammer is just pure gold, and it's etched in, like, rubies and emeralds everywhere. In the red door, you see, like, sitting on a pedestal, a pure black cube. Like, it is a shade of black that seems to suck in any kind of light and color in anything. That was yellow and red. In blue, you see what looks like a suit of armor. However, the armor itself doesn't look like it's made out of metal. It looks like it's made out of, like, flesh and scales. And upon closer inspection, it looks like the flesh is still kind of pulsing for a moment, like it's alive. And then finally, in the green door, you see what looks like a pedestal. And on top of this pedestal is a glass bird in a cage that it just seems to act like a normal bird. Like, it's just kind of pecking, it's rustling with its feathers a moment, also made of glass. Even though this bird looks like it's made of glass, it's moving like a normal bird.
Can I say to Yip, does that mean anything to you?
No, I don't believe so, no. Should I roll history?
You can if you want.
Yeah, no, that would be a 9.
Alrighty.
It's worth a shot.
Yeah, so yeah. Yep, unfortunately, you don't know anything about what this glass bird is. So yeah, massive golden hammer, black cube that looks like it absorbs everything. Literally a suit of living armor. And
wait, Yip, when Davina's like, does this mean anything? Wow, ask the bird about bird. That seems kind of racist.
I also thought because you're a monk, that you might know about it.
Sure. That's what you meant. Sure, Davina.
Alrighty. So, Green Eye just kind of looks at everything here, and his eyes kind of fall on the black door. But he just kind of shakes his head and goes, yeah, we don't need whatever's in there. But he looks at the other 4 that have open doorways, and he goes like, well, this is certainly gonna do the job. Well, boys?
Wait, hang on. What did you say about the black, like what he said about the black door? Because you kind of cut out for me.
Oh, Green Eye...
He said you don't need what's in the black door, but what's in the black door?
Okay.
Green Eye doesn't respond to you. He only is looking at the more open doorways, and he goes, why don't we stick with what we can actually get in here? Take your pick, boys. Grab what you want.
You just needed us to lockpick some doors for you?
And distract all the gods, and help me find my way in. But like I said, now I just need your help to carry all this shit.
Fine.
With that said, Green Eye makes his way over to the green archway, and he's just kind of looking at the cage for a moment. Does anyone else do anything here?
Does someone want to look inside the black door?
I think Arios wants to do something because Leah has a face that says, I want to cause some shit.
Does Arios want to look in the black door?
Kind of, but Arios is also got his attention just like fixated in on the gigantic gold hammer with pretty jewels on it.
How did I know? I was like, it's either going to be the black door or it's going to be the jewels. Yep.
Is rogue. What do?
All right. So then... So Arios, what are you going to do? Are you actually going to try and approach the hammer? Are you going to do anything else? Like, what's your plan here?
He's so tempted, but at the same time, he's really, like, cautious because this is a wizard's house.
Leah,
Not stupid.
okay, how about this? We do it 50-50, high or low. High you go for the black door, low you go for the...
There you go.
Or flip-flop it.
All right.
Wow.
I'm letting her do it. I could have done it.
16.
So, high you go for the black door.
All right.
I was just worried about the black door saying as it's the only one that has a door and it's locked.
There you go.
All right, Arios. You go for the black door. And there is a lock on it. Do you pick the lock?
Yep. Oh god.
Right before this happens,
Good.
I cast a cantrip called Resistance. And do you guys remember those little cloaks I made? Like squirrel-sized cloaks?
Squirrel cloaks!
So it eats up one of those, and you get a D4 for a saving throw. For 1 minute.
Alright.
I
16, so 25 first.
Jeez, dude. Yeah, you pick the black door and it slowly opens up. Then what you see before you is a bronze door with even more locks on it. And then this one actually has a word etched into the door and it just says, beware.
Yep, nope, not touching it, sorry.
So Green Eye was just a chicken to even bother to open up that door. I see how he is.
Yeah.
Wow, I want to know what's in the door, Arios. Arios. I think it would be very, very brave if you were to open up the door.
Damn it.
Yip's gonna be behind our backup just in case something pops out, kind of having his meteor hammer at the ready.
Oh, okay.
My first not wonderful roll. That's a 14 with modifiers.
You are able to actually pick these locks.
But
it does take you a while. The bronze door opens, and then before you is a silver door. And this one, and then the words on this one say, seriously, beware.
For real now.
Guys, do you think the DM wants us to go through?
I think he really wants us to go through.
It's a 50-50 shot. Who knows? Evan's laughing. I don't trust that.
No, I'm laughing at all of your faces.
Don't trust him when he laughs.
We're just leaving anything behind.
You can grab the things.
I'm walking toward you and I'm grabbing my sword and shield.
Fine.
I grab my sword and shield out of the bag of holding from Eden.
Okay, you do that. Green Eye likewise gets his daggers out because now he's starting to get a little, curious but nervous as to what's behind these doors.
Curious cat.
Gold door next. That's like, what the f are you thinking?
Please tell somebody, please say, curiosity killed the cat. If Green Eye dies, curiosity killed the cat. I'm just calling it.
But there's more to that saying, though.
Yeah, but we don't have to tell him that. He'll be dead.
21.
You pick the silver door, and after the silver door is a diamond door.
You know, diamond is really not strong.
And then this one also has a sign on that just says in all caps, seriously.
Oh wait, I think I know. Oh, I've heard this riddle.
No, it's not that.
I've heard something along the lines of this.
Of course, you would know what's behind the door because you're a monk. I know that riddle.
Diamonds are girls' best.
Evan chat.
Good night, everybody.
All right. So.
Apparently, Discord didn't want you to sing about diamonds.
All right. So, Arios, everyone, do you proceed through the diamond door?
Honestly, the diamond isn't that strong. Like, one kick from Davina probably would just shatter the door.
I can kick the door. You want me to kick the door? I will freaking kick
diamond
that
isn't
shit.
that strong.
Let's go.
Like, literally, like a small crack and the whole thing shatters.
Do I have to make a strength?
Before you
check for
do, Eden, what are you trying to?
I was okay. Did like Green Eye like take any of the stuff in the other doors or no? Or
Not yet. He's still with you, though. He's got his daggers up.
Okay, I'm gonna go get the hammer.
You're gonna go grab the hammer.
He's gonna get the pretty gold hammer.
Okay.
Do it.
All right.
Want me to put the hammer down?
All right, Eden, you go grab the hammer. The moment that you do, all of the sudden, all of the lights blare bright inside this room.
Oh, thank God, something's happening.
And the doorway that had the stairs that you guys entered in vanishes.
Oh God.
I knew it.
And then the doors themselves and then the lights turn red.
Oh God.
And then Green Eye himself just kind of looks around, goes for a moment, goes like, all right. Well, guys, it's been fun. And then he starts to walk the other direction.
No. You
Hold on. Ariel's just like grabbed this shirt and it's like
Arios, give me a dexterity check.
24.
All right. The moment that you grab his arm, he actually whips around with a roundhouse kick to your face. But you are
Animal burst style.
But you are able to dodge just in time. At that moment, Green Eye just kind of backflips for a moment, and he just goes like, sorry, folks, but unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to part ways.
No. I grab him. Can I try and grab him? Can I try and run at him and grab him?
Roll me a strength check to see if you're able to grab him.
You nerds.
Can I try to, like, using my meteor hammer, kind of swing it and wrap it around his legs?
I got a 17.
All right, a 17. So you are able to grab him, and because you actually do have a hold of him, Yip, your meteor hammer is able to successfully wrap around his legs. However, he still seems very calm. In fact, you kind of see his hand twitch a moment. And then, Davina, I need you to make me an athletics check.
Okay. Oh God, here we go. Well, it's a 9.
Davina, you feel a searing pain in your arm as suddenly Green Eye is right next to you with a dagger in your arm.
Oh shit!
And you, this guy just did Izanami from Naruto, basically. He does 4 points of piercing damage against you. And then you look to where he was, but he's no longer there. And Green Eye suddenly kind of twitches his hand again, and all of a sudden he vanishes where he stands, and now he's standing in the middle of the treasure vault room where the multicolored arches are. And he just goes, like I said, I just needed you to get me in here. But unfortunately, this is where you are going to be staying.
Before he does anything, can I shoot an arrow at him, like, through his leg?
He's in another room now, right?
No, you guys are still in, like, the bronze, silver, gold doorways, or bronze, silver, diamond doorways though the diamond door still has yet to be opened. He's now standing in the middle of the main room where the red, green, blue, and yellow arches are.
So we can't touch him now.
He got the hammer.
You can all follow after him, but yeah, Eden, you can actually try and attack him with an arrow, so go right ahead.
Can I try to hit him with a firebolt?
Oh, right. So Eden and Polo, roll me attack rolls.
Okay, and that's with a D20, right?
That is with a D20, yes.
Okay.
Probably not. I got a 9.
I got a 14. Do I add anything to that?
No.
Okay, 14.
Okay, so for the sake of this, Eden, your arrow just barely misses his leg, but Polo, your firebolt is able to just graze his shoulder. And he just kind of looks at it, kind of pats the flame for a moment, but then he just kind of smiles and goes, "Come on, Polo, we all knew this was just going to end one way." Wait,
is my meteor hammer still wrapped around his...
No.
Okay.
He was somehow able to, like, blink out of that. And now, but then he just looks over to Polo and he just goes, "Consider this a little bit of payback for abandoning us all those years ago."
I has a question.
To me or to Green Eye?
You, technically. Since I have 2 attacks per 1 round, can I do it again?
Not in this case, because initiative has yet to actually start.
Got it.
That being said, however, initiative will start next week. This is where we're ending the session.
I throw my dice.
If you're wondering, I threw my twist tie at the camera, and it was supposed to be aimed at Evan, so...
That being said, guys,
Keep doing this to me, Evan. Evan. You can't keep doing this to me.
I can't.
Evan.
This on a cliffhanger.
So,
I mean, you don't even have work tomorrow.
no, I don't work tomorrow because I'm still in isolation.
So let's just do it.
Next session is tomorrow.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
But that being said, guys, thank you so much for attending this way more entertaining than I thought stream. That was definitely fun, especially with all of the SCP stuff I threw at you.
Oh, it's so fun.
And to anyone watching, thank you so much for joining our stream here. And we will be hopefully having our next session next week. Yeah, and again, tomorrow is my birthday, so I might be streaming
Happy birthday, baby!
So I might be streaming some Jet Force Jet Force Gemini tomorrow evening. That's still kind of up in the air.
I retract my happy birthday wishes to you because of that clip.
And with that said, we will see you all possibly next week. So say goodbye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.